Welcome SCTV viewers. This is Roger Coombs here with you. Tonight I have as my guest and inaugural SCTV football analyst, Lon Kylide. Lon, thanks for joining me in the booth tonight.
Oh, you're welcome, Roger. I'm a pleasure to be here. I've been watching these games for the last few years with my kid playing here, and so it's nice to be part of the SCTV part of it.
Excellent. We appreciate that, Lon. On the camera, back for his third year, Pat McCarthy. Pat, thanks so much for coming back again for another season.
Glad to be here.
You're the best, PMAC. All right, well, we got some new things for you guys this year out here in Trojanville. We'll tell you a little bit about them as the program progresses. We got some new and exciting things happening this season. What we'll do is take a minute and just set up the game here. As you heard the voice of the Trojans, Ernie Goodwin, tell us that we have Farmington in the house tonight. The Farmington Indians come in out of the CCC West. They're Division II, folks. Simsbury is CCC West Division I. What does that mean? School size. Because of our enrollment, we are in the Class LL Division I for football. Farmington is LL this year, Lon, but they're Division II.
Yep.
Last year, Farmington was 8-2. They came in with a real strong record, but did not make the playoffs. They're 17-3 their last two seasons. Very strong football program. It's going to be a real test for Coach Osborne and the Trojans. They lost to Windsor and Middletown last year. Their head coach is Chris Maycall.
Like to be introduced as the team. So welcome to Simsbury and Farmington. The head coach of the Indians is Chris Maycall. For the Trojans, Jeff Osborne.
So what we'll do is we won't compete with Ernie. He's our fourth guy in the booth here with us, and he works with us, and we let him make those play-by-play calls, and he helps us out a lot, does a great job. Guys, Simsbury last year was 6-4. Head coach Jeff Osborne, he's in his 12th year in the Trojan football program, his 7th as head coach. 6-4 with wins over Newington, Conard, South Windsor, Hall, New Britain, and East Hartford.
As the captains head out for the coin toss.
They lost to Manchester, Windsor,
Captains
Southington, and a tough loss to
Indians.
Glastonbury the last game of the season.
Number 8, Jeremy Buck. Number 3, Anthony Carpenter. And number 39, Colin Grayton. For your Trojans, number 59, Justin Gray. Number 32, Brad Helmkamp. And number 47, Adam McElveen.
All right, and there's the good look. PMAC's got us in there with the captains from each team. We got Justin Gray, number 59, joining Brad Helmkamp, 2 returning starters from last year's team, Lon.
Yep.
And Adam McElveen was added as the captain for tonight's game.
Yep.
He's a senior. So that 6-4 last year was a great season for us, coming off, I believe,
like
a
3
and 7 the previous year.
They were 3-7 the previous year and 2-8 the year before that.
So they got more wins last year in 2012 than they did in 10 and 11 combined.
Referees for tonight's game, Greg Hausta, Laura Webb, Mark Ward, Jeff Peak, Joe Maselli, and Steve Davis.
Folks, the Trojans are led by Brad Helmkamp, senior captain, fullback, and linebacker. He's closing in on Simsbury's career record for tackles. He's about 5'9", but he goes about 2 1/4, I believe.
Yeah, I would say he's a well-built kid.
He's a strong kid.
Strong.
Yep.
He wrestles too.
Yep, third year as a starter for the Trojans. Justin Gray, senior captain, offensive line, defensive line. Coach Osborne's looking for Justin to really anchor that O-line and the defensive front. Noah Lamoth, another senior, will be a big part of that offensive line at tight end. He'll also be lining up on the defensive side of the ball as a defensive end. And then over center this year is James Hermson, a senior quarterback.
Who will honor our great country with the singing of our national anthem. Our color guard for tonight's game representing American Legion, post number 84, are Ben Walker and Dick Dart. Please stand and remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem.
My old English teacher, Dick Dart. Oh, I love it. Great guy.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Great job. P-Mac, hold it right there. Gentlemen, folks, that gentleman in the tan khakis and the blue out there is, and in the red jersey is Dick Dart. A retired legendary teacher here at Simsbury High School, was my English teacher back in 1977-78.
77?
Yeah, I was class of 78, but I had him in 77.
Gridiron Gear.
Great guy, just a great guy.
Pick up some new T-shirts or any other gear to cheer on our Trojans.
So you went to Simsbury High School, huh?
Oh, Lon, I bleed blue and gold. You didn't know that?
No,
Oh,
I didn't know.
yeah. So why is this game a big game? It's a clash of the rivals in the Farmington Valley from the CCC Division II and Division I West. We already said Farmington's in Division II, Simsbury's Division I. Simsbury, the last time they played, Lon, was 2009, where Simsbury defeated Farmington 54-19.
Yeah, I was at that game. That was an away game at Farmington, and it was in the rain, and it was muddy, and that was the year that Simsbury went to the playoffs.
That's right.
That was, I bet they went, and I think they lost in the semifinals to Hopper.
Well, and was that the game we beat Glastonbury at Glastonbury for that big win?
That was the year.
That's a great
That was
year.
the year.
Now Farmington returns two of its top offensive players. One of them is going to be receiving a kick. That is Ivan Guadalupe, who kicked for Farmington.
Kick returned by Eric Benson. Ball will be spotted on the 27-yard line.
I'm curious to see how the offensive line does here. Simsbury lost their whole offensive line from last year, so they basically had to rebuild.
So did Farmington.
Yeah.
Not only did they lose their offensive line from last year, but they had a couple guys hurt in preseason. They've got players that were supposed to play JV starting tonight, Coach Maycall said.
So this is going to be the war of the trenches, huh?
So we got James Hermson, senior, in the QB slot. And that player right there, Big Brad
Number 32,
Helmkamp,
Brad Helmkamp ahead for the Trojans.
will be getting the ball a lot for us this year, Lon. I think it's going to be Helmkamp, and more Helmkamp.
Yeah, they're going to pound as much as they can.
No question.
Illegal shift on the Trojans.
First play of the game, a little penalty, Lon.
Yeah, it looks like
That'll
that.
be a 5-yard
That's a
penalty.
tough one. That's a
and
tough one.
Repeat first down.
Yeah. Probably offsides.
All right, Lon, so we got 1st and 15. Number 21, Nick Albergo, looks like he lines up on the flanker side over here, Lon.
Yep.
Helmkamp breaks it. Oh, he gets back some of that yardage.
Number 32,
Looks like a first-
Brad
looks like a first
Helmkamp
down.
ahead
About a 17-yard
for
run.
about 16 yards. That'll be a Trojan first down.
There you go.
So Justin Gray at center took over for big Christian Kylide at center.
Yep. Justin Gray at center took over for Christian. Christian played center last year, and then he played guard the year before that.
And then Jacob Feldman, number 56, Jake Feldman.
He's new to the O-line.
He's a junior.
He's a junior.
That'll be a loss.
Number 34, Jake
About a 6 or
Casano.
7 yard loss.
Tackled by
Jake
number 9,
Casano.
Ivan Guadalupe. 5-yard loss on the play. 2nd and 15 from the 35-yard line.
Folks, Ivan Guadalupe is the premier player on the Farmington team. He's a running back. He kicks off the kickoffs. He punts. I think he even slices the oranges in the locker room at halftime. The guy does everything for him. He's a fantastic athlete. Keep an eye out for him. Hermson back to pass. Intended for number 34,
Broken up
Jake Casano.
Yeah, Jake Casano.
by number 9, Ivan Guadalupe.
Hey, it's good to see him pass.
Pass
It is
will
good
be
to see him
complete.
pass.
3rd down and 15.
That was a good pass. The defense was right there on the spot.
Yeah, it sure was. Another big player for Farmington will be number 10, Kenny Jones. Real interesting stat line. Last year, Kenny Jones threw for over 900 yards as quarterback, yet he's not the quarterback this year.
Yeah, that is kind of surprising.
It really
Obviously,
is.
They must have a lot of depth at quarterback.
They got a guy named Jeremy Buck. All right, 3rd and 15 for the Trojans. Going to have to throw again. Nice little screen pass.
There you go.
Got some yardage back there.
Number 18, Eric Benson on the screen.
Wow, they've already thrown probably more
Tackle
passes
by
in the
number
first quarter
34.
here than they threw all season long last year.
Not quite,
Connor
not quite,
Martin.
but absolutely close.
4th down for the Trojans.
That was a nice play, though. Nice little screen dump there.
Kyle Doherty into punt for Simsbury. He is the leading punter in the state average from last year. He averaged 39 a kick last year. There's Jones with the ball, and he can break it big.
Kyle Doherty's kick returned by number 10, Kenny Jones.
Isn't that great, though? Kyle Doherty is the leading returning punter
The
at
Indians will
38
take
yards a
over.
kick in the state.
1st and 10.
Kyle is a
From
good
the
kicker. He had
40
some nice field goals last year. He won the game for us last year against Newington. We won 3-0.
48-yard
First game of the year?
First game of the
At
year,
Newington?
yeah. At
Was it a
Newington.
buzzer beater line or was it close?
It was
Right at the horn?
It was near the end of the game.
Yeah, yeah.
It was the first win. It was a huge momentum swing for us. You know, you go away from that and change the whole outlook of the rest of the season.
Well, Farmington comes out with Buck at quarterback. Looks like a shotgun right out of the gate line.
Yeah. Again,
And there's Jones right there.
Pass complete to number 10, Kenny
I don't
Jones.
think Farmington's going to be afraid to throw.
Push
I
out
would
bounds
agree.
by number 22, Henry Carr. Pickup of about 6.
Well, if Jonesy threw for
Ball
almost
now
1,000
placed
yards
on
as a
the
junior last year,
41-yard line.
I got to believe Buck must have a great arm.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
And they like Jones more in the receiving position.
Yeah, well, he's on the field for almost every play.
So it looks like you got Jones and Guadalupe lined up right, and they hand off to the fullback. I believe that's Colin Gratton, number 30.
Number 9, Ivan Guadalupe.
Oh, that's Guadalupe's.
Okay.
Stopped by number 60, Lucas Stone.
That's another returning starter for Simsbury's
Lucas is a
defensive
returning
line.
starter on the
3rd down
defense
and
from
4
last year,
for the
too.
Indians.
Good.
Yeah,
Lon,
he's a beast.
feel free, Lon. We'd love to have you just help us out a little bit as the game goes on about some guys from last year's team. We lost 22 seniors from last year's team.
22 seniors, yeah. So basically, this team this year is rebuilding. Like I said before, the offensive line. They're revamping the whole thing, and even the defense. They lost their whole defensive line and a lot of their linebacking crew.
3rd and 4. That's a first down.
Pass complete to number 3, Anthony Carpenter. Tackle by number 18, Eric Benson.
He's another great target for the quarterback Buck is Anthony Carpenter, number 3. So you got
senior.
Carpenter, Jones, and Guadalupe are all outstanding receivers.
Ball at the 25-yard line.
Yeah,
So 1st and 10. And they're going to pass line in this type of format. And there goes Guadalupe. And he picks up, a bunch.
What's nice about the shotgun is, it looks like you're going to pass.
Number 9, Yvonne
You
Guadalupe.
just dump it off or pitch it or whatever.
right.
So
Tackled by number
keeps the defense
47,
guessing.
Adam
But Lon, doesn't it
McElhaney.
give Guadalupe more time to let that offensive line carve out some space, and he can kind of pick where he wants to go in that shotgun?
gives the running back and the quarterback both more time
18-yard line.
Because what
to make a decision.
what Coach Maycall said before the game is that offensive line, they don't know what they're going to get from them. So Guadalupe needs to be patient and see what pops in.
Yep.
There he goes again, just like that, Lon.
Yeah,
It was a play. Looked like it was going for the
Number
4
9,
hole,
Yvonne
and he cut it
Guadalupe, up
across
the
and
middle.
picked his own spot.
He's watching his
Tackled
blockers.
again by
He's
number
following his
47,
blockers. That's a
Adam
sign of a good
McElhaney.
running back.
Yep.
Following the blockers. Sometimes you see running backs where they just they're assigned a hole in play and they
Pick
just
up
run
on
to that hole
8
no
to
matter
the
if it's
first
stuffed or
and
not.
goal from the
The sign of a good
10-yard
running back
line.
is knowing how to follow
for the
the block
Indians.
and change it up to the open spot.
Definitely. Wow. 1st and 9 on the 9. Is that right? No. 1st and goal on the 9. Thank you, Pat. Guadalupe.
Yeah, no wonder. Yeah, how many yards did he have last year? 1,300.
13.
Guadalupe stopped for a
1,300 for
short
high
gain,
school.
2-yard gain.
That's a
Tackled
big
by
number
number
for
59, Justin
college or
Gray.
NFL player.
Lon, 1,300 yards in 19
Second and goal.
Oh wow!
Guadalupe.
And he's a senior now, right?
Yeah.
So that was his junior year.
Yeah, and then Lon Jones averages 9 a carry himself. Okay, here we go. There goes Jonesy. That'll be 6.
Number 10, Kenny Jones, in for the touchdown.
Farmington made it look pretty smooth.
They did. They've got something to prove this year. After going 17-3 the last 2 seasons, and they don't have a playoff spot to show for those 17 wins. That's pretty tough.
It is tough. Well, they had to play Windsor last year, the last 2 years,
Yeah.
and Windsor was
Number 16,
top of
K-Rolo
the-
Wyatt,
ranked in
on
the top
for
of
the
the
extra
state.
point.
Lon, that was 2 of their 3 losses to Windsor. You called it, partner. That's Jones holding.
Kick is up. And good. So the Indians take the early lead
Wyatt
and lead 7-0.
Cularo. I noticed Goody didn't try to attempt to say that name. I'll wait for him to go first.
Yeah, he's not going to say that.
That's right. So, Brad Helmkamp, returning fullback. I think he was an all-state football player.
Yeah, actually, he's all-state last year, and then he's been all-conference his sophomore and junior year. So
And talk about a little bit about some of the. I know we had some all-conference players from last year's team.
Oh yeah, last year we had Christian Kyle, Christian Martinez,
Molshine,
Cormac Mulshine, Eddie Novak,
Blair Zentek.
Blair Zentak. And,
Wow.
Those are the seniors from last year that were all conference.
Those are all great athletes right
And
there.
then Brad Helmkamp was an all conference last year too.
Yep. And tell me real quick about Christian Kylide and Steve Stein, 2 of my favorite young men, being the academic All-Americans.
Yeah, Steven Stein and Christian Kyle both were awarded the National Football Foundation Scholar Athlete Award last year, which is a nice honor for them. And
Their name goes in the Football Hall of Fame.
yeah, actually it does. It goes in the National Football Foundation Hall of Fame, which actually is located down in Atlanta.
Lon,
So
how cool is that?
that is cool.
You must be so proud of your son.
Yeah, it's nice. He's actually Christian now is up at Union College playing football. He hasn't started the season yet, but they open up this weekend against Utica.
Oh, that's awesome. Looks like Albergo again.
Nick Albergo with about a 10-yard
That's great.
return.
That's great. Good for Christian.
So and then we have a couple other boys.
Tackled by number
that
6,
left.
Elijah Johnson.
Christian Martinez is up at Endicott playing football,
Trojans
and
take over.
Connor Molinari is at Springfield
On the
College.
Well,
28
and
yard
Molinari
line,
was a big
first
guy,
and
wasn't
10.
He was a lineman, yeah. He was an offensive defensive lineman.
That's awesome.
So and Christian Martinez was a tailback.
Yep.
So it's good to see these boys be able to take it to the next level.
Well, here comes the Simsbury offense again. James Hermson, number 3. Oh, nice break by Helmkamp. Oh, great run for a first down. Looks like about 12 or
Number 32,
13.
Brad Helmkamp ahead for the Trojans. Tackled by number 9, Ivan Guadalupe.
Well, we got a little rain coming
12-yard
down, PMAC.
gain.
I can feel it coming down
Gives
through the hole in the
Trojans
top of the
a
booth.
first down.
It feels good, PMAC
Yeah.
says. Yeah, folks, we're looking for some potential severe weather here. Talking with Steve from the CIAC. I've been eyeballing the Weather Channel all day, and we might have a break in play if it gets too crazy. There's Helmkamp again. Oh, nice tackle.
Boy,
Number 32,
4-yard
Brad
gain.
Helmkamp, tackled by number
I'll tell you,
9,
I'm very
Guadalupe.
impressed with Simsbury's offensive line
3-yard
already. I
pickup
mean, for a
brings
team
up second
over the
down.
years that runs the triple option, which is primarily run, and the defense is stack the box with nine guys, to still be able to move the ball 300 yards a game on the
Yep,
ground
absolutely.
is a tribute to the offensive line coaching. Coach Masters does that, and I'll tell you, I think he's a great offensive line coach.
Was Coach Masters, he's the assistant head coach, was he the offensive coordinator last year, Lon?
Yeah, I think 2 years ago he was.
Well,
Last year,
Hermson keeps it and gets a nice 4-5. Little shy of the first down.
James Hermson with the keeper.
I think
Tackled
Coach
on
Oz
the play
was
by
the
number
offensive
10,
coordinator last
Kenny
year.
Jones.
Oz was, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that will be the case this year. Is
Yeah,
Evan Gross
actually, Evan Gross is calling the plays.
he
this
is
year.
calling the plays? Good.
Oz is running
Pick
the
up of
defense.
5 on the play.
You know, they
Third
lost
down and
Coach
1
Pinney.
for the Trojans.
That's right.
Coach Pinney was running the defense last year. He moved on and is the assistant principal at Henry James.
Henry James, that's right.
Yep.
Nice. So we got 3rd and 1 right here, it looks like. Oh, Helmer holding on tight there, trying to strip that ball.
Wow.
Brad Helmkamp
You see that
ahead
hole?
for
He didn't
about
get touched till he
13
was about
yards.
2 or 3 yards off the line from
Tackled
the
by
last line
number
of scrimmage.
39. Colin Grayson.
Move those flags, baby.
First down and 10 for the Trojans.
Simsbury's putting together a nice drive here.
Absolutely, Lon.
Ball is spotted on the 38-yard line.
Pat McCarthy getting you right into action there, right in your SCT living room. This is a nice view, Pat. I like this of our offense. Helmer changes direction. Ooh, and Farmington's defensive line has a little something to say about
Brad
that.
Helmkamp stacked up at the line by number 54, Jason Martin, and number 51, Dan Hardeman.
Let's see if we can get some other guys
Yeah.
on that
Second and
offensive
10.
line. You got
Yeah.
Feldman, Gray, Stone.
They have a couple juniors here that actually they have 51, John Bradford, who is in there, and also 58, Andrew Finken.
Nice.
2 juniors that have
Think,
had to step
love
up.
them, love them. Oh, nice run, Helmer. Great run by Helmkamp.
I'll tell you, it's nice to
Brad
see the
Helmkamp
juniors
ahead for the
contributing
Trojans.
early.
Looks like it'll be short
It helps
for the,
prepare
for
for
the
next
first
year's
down.
offensive line when the time
Pick up of
comes.
about 9 on the play.
There's
Third
Coach Oz
down
right there
and
talking to
1.
Hermson. Here's a good look at some
Timeout,
Trojans.
Farmington.
Number 51, John Bradford, looked like he was limping a little bit. Number 44 is James DeMayo. Saw Lenny yesterday at the orthodontist. He told me James is working hard. They got him listed at 205, 5'10". That's a little higher than his dad told me, but we'll go
Yeah.
with that.
He's another wrestler.
That's right.
Yep. I'll tell you, this team, the Simsbury offense is filled with juniors.
That's good.
That is good.
Hey, Lon, when you're trying to replace 22 graduated seniors and 16 starters, you better have some sophomores and juniors in
Oh,
there.
yeah.
I saw number 61, Steve Gershwin, offensive lineman, number 61 in there for a couple of reps.
Yeah, and he's a sophomore.
He's a sophomore, 205. So that's great to see, Lon. So that O-line looks like it's really bulked up.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
And we got the big Fink in there, number 58. He's going back out. I love it. Andrew's coming in at 225 now. Coached him 2 years of Little League. Love
you?
him. Oh, yeah.
Hey,
His parents are great. Pete's a great friend of mine.
I tell you, it's amazing how quick these kids grow up.
Oh, tell me about it. We don't get older, though, do we? No.
No.
It's just the kids do.
No, the kids get older.
3rd and 1 line. This is a big play. That's why the timeout for Simsbury. There goes Helmer. Oh, no. Number 44. James DeMayo with a big first down.
Ahead for the Trojans.
That was
Pick
DeMayo.
up 13 on the play.
James DeMayo with a big first down. 44.
Check that. That was number 44, James DeMayo, with the first down for the Trojans.
All right, big
See,
JD.
they're just pounding the football.
I love it. At about the 15 here. There's Helmer.
Yep. There he goes.
He stumbles for 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Brad Hellcamp ahead
5
for
yards.
about 5 yards.
Well, I'll tell you, they could do this all day.
And they just might.
Tackle on the play by number 51, Dan Hardiman.
Hey, something works.
Officials timeout.
It's going to be a quick one, though.
It'll be 2nd down and 5 for the Trojans.
Clock's
on
going,
the
Lon.
10-yard
Clock's
line.
going. Does Coach Oz know that? Okay, good.
Yeah.
He just called the TO.
Timeout.
How much
Trojans.
in between each play, Lon? About 20 seconds?
No, the clock starts at about 30, 35 seconds, and then, but you know, it's as soon as the refs place the ball down on the field
I see,
and
I
you
see.
get the ball
Okay.
set, then
Yep.
time starts ticking.
Yeah, it's 2nd and 6 on the, what's that? What are they on there? About the 5?
No, they're
10?
around the
Around the
10-yard
10.
line.
Not at the
10-yard
10. So 2nd and 6 at the 10. Coach Oz wanted to take some time and talk about it.
Well, the way they
PMAX got you right in on Coach Oz there. Getting a good look. There's Nick, looks like big Nick Sinacori, number 17. One of the managers getting some water. Yeah, there's my buddy Nick right there. So we got Noah Lamoth, number 89. I haven't seen him check in yet.
Yeah, he was on defense.
Okay.
He's on defense. He's actually
They got
played-
number 74, which I don't see him in our book. I wonder who that is. He
It'll be
just
2nd
went
down and 5 for the Trojans from the 10-yard line.
in. Big number 74 there on the right end. All right, this is a big play. Wouldn't you say, Lon, if we
I
want to
would,
get
yeah.
6?
Yeah, you want to get at least half of it.
There goes
Yeah.
Helmer. He got nothing.
No, it was Hermson.
Oh!
I think Hermson kept the ball.
Oh, what a great play! Yes, Simsbury Trojans. Wow, that had me fooled here in the booth, Lon.
Yeah, I'll tell you, that's the one nice thing about the triple option, man. If you run it well, deception, deception, deception.
Wow, that was fantastic. Fake to Helmkamp. 2 guys tied him up, and Hermson went in for the 10-yard
Yeah,
run
I
for
don't-
6.
I don't think he really got hit until he
Number 14,
crossed the end
Kyle
zone.
Doherty out for the extra point.
And here's Kyle Doherty being held by James Hermson. So Coach Oz goes for the PAT.
Kick is up.
Oh, look at that, plenty.
And good.
Plenty. Kyle, I think, hit a 40-yarder last year, didn't he? He's got potential to go
he always
40.
got a great leg.
Yeah.
It's a great leg. I'm curious to see if he takes that into college.
I hope
bet you
so.
I bet you he could kick for.
I
college.
graduated in class of 78 with his dad, Mark. Great guy. Good friend of mine. We got our 35-year anniversary this October.
There you go. I'll tell you, another part of this is the kicking game. You don't realize how important the kicking game is.
yeah,
I mean, if you get
yeah.
stalled in the red zone, and you got someone that can kick a 30-yard or 35-yard
That's
field goal,
huge. That's
you
huge.
walk away with 3 points.
And Lon, to couple that statement is if you get stalled like at the 30, like you said, and it's 3rd and 1 or 2, instead of having to punt at 4th and 1 or 2, I'm sorry, 3rd 1 or 2, they go for that, try to get that first down. Then their 4th down, they can get that field goal.
Yeah.
So that's a nice option to have.
But yeah, it's an option that we didn't have a couple years ago. Last year, the kicking game was really good because Kyle was there.
Yeah.
A couple years ago,
Number 3,
we didn't really have
Anthony
much of a kicking
Carpenter
game.
back.
He
for the
boomed a
Indians
couple
to
last year,
receive
punts that I couldn't
Marty's
believe. 60-yarders.
Oh yeah.
If he averaged
Yeah.
close to 40, he probably banged a couple 50s, 60s.
Oh, he did. Well, 89 is on the kicking team. Lamont is
Oh
on
yeah, there he is. Yep. I see number 88, senior Dan Tyrell also. Oh, great kick.
And the ball goes out of bounds. There'll be a flag on the play.
Yeah, they got to keep that in.
Why did they take it to the 35?
That's if it goes out of bounds on the kickoff, it's got to stay in play. So once it goes out of bounds, the receiving team has the option to either release
Illegal
or
procedure
kick it.
on the Trojans.
Is that in college
As the
too?
ball went out of bounds.
Yeah,
The ball will
do
be
the same thing in
spotted on the
college, yeah.
35-yard line. And the Indians will take over 1st and 10.
I see our third member of the booth, Big Tom Tansky, headed in. He had a late business meeting, he told me, and hit some traffic, so he's going to join us here in the booth. We'll get him started in the second quarter. He's saying hello to Dan Girardi over there. Guadalupe.
Number 9, Ivan Guadalupe.
He was dancing and prancing there for whatever he could
I think
get.
it's an illegal shift on
Tackle made
Farmington.
by number 32, Brad Helmkamp. Illegal shift on the Indians. 5-yard
I'll tell you who to
penalty.
watch here is number 60, Stone on the defensive line.
Lucas Stone.
Yeah, Lucas Stone, he got in there.
Ball
The
now
play went the
spotted on
opposite way, but he got in that
3-yard line.
backfield real fast.
Just a junior, 6'1", 2 1/4.
Yeah. And here's 89 again, Lamont.
There he is.
He plays on the end. He's fast.
Big athletic kid,
He's got some
6'3", 225. They're only putting 3 on the front line. Buck in the shotgun. 1st and 15, deep in their own territory. It's a long ball. Everybody's covered. He's got to take it himself.
Hey, good defense.
Wow. He got stuck there by number 18, Eric Benson.
Stopped by number
Hit him.
18, Derek Benson.
Hey, you gotta commend the Simsbury secondary here on making that quarterback tuck and run.
You pick up 12 on the play.
I mean,
2nd down and 3 for the Indians.
And we got Tom Tansky in the house.
Looking good. We're looking good. The offense looks good. If the defense can match it, let's go.
There's Buck to Guadalupe. That's going to be 1st down and then some. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, nice hustle play.
Number 9, Ivan Guadalupe, forced out of bounds by number 18, Eric Benson, and number 21, Nick Albergo.
Wow, was that a 40-yard,
Touchdown saving
60-yard
tackle.
run? 60-yard
The
run.
4-yard line.
now you know why I got 13
First and goal
yards
for the
last
Indians.
year.
Holy. Dance, that kid had 1,300 yards and 19 touchdowns as a junior last year. Ivan Guadalupe.
Did you see that hustle by Benson?
Yeah, that was a great play by Betson. Saved 6.
Well, the defense is gonna have to make a goal line stand here.
Doesn't reach Tom, that's okay.
Inside the 5.
Oh, off the hands. Oh.
Jeremy Buck's pass incomplete to number 3, Anthony Carpenter. 2nd and goal from the 4.
Number 22, Henry Carr, almost grabbed that tip ball.
I'll tell you, that's what I was always telling. You know, that's good to see those linemen, those defensive linemen rushing the quarterback.
Yeah,
Get those
yeah,
hands up. Get those
yeah.
hands up. You see that quarterback?
Yeah.
Go
Yep.
back to pass. Just get those hands up.
Otherwise, that's 6 points line, isn't it?
It's uncontested.
All right, you heard Coach Goodwin's 2nd and 4 on the 4. Let's see what we got here, P-Mac. Oh, no, Carr holds it himself. Get him, Noah. Yeah, shut
Nice.
that down.
Number 8, Jeremy
Nice.
Yeah, Betson again and Lamoth on the play.
Tackled by number 18, Eric Benson.
Assisted
Also
by
one
Moth.
on the play. Third down and goal for the Indians.
All right.
5-yard line.
Nice. I love it. Great D. And that's where that great hustle play by Betson. He doesn't stop Lamoth at the. He doesn't stop Guadalupe at the 4. You know, we're not talking about a 3rd and 5 right now.
And then that was him on the play.
That was him on the play,
Absolutely.
Tance.
I wonder if Coach Collins is watching this, because I know Mr. Collins used to ride Eric about not hustling. So I hope he's watching.
Actually, I
We'll
think
wait till the end of the
Coach
quarter,
Collins is down there.
and then we'll hook up Tansky's
And
mic.
that's the end of the first
All right.
quarter.
P-Mac. All right, folks, we're back to start the
Get
second
ready for your
quarter.
t-shirt toss by
It's
the Gridiron
7-7
Club.
here in Simsbury, game
Look down,
1,
the cheerleaders
September
will toss
12th.
them.
When we were at our
Let's hear
break
some
there,
cheering. Let's hear
Ernie
it.
Goodwin
Let's hear it.
mentioned that
Let's
this
go
game
on.
is dedicated to former
And two.
Trojan
All
football
right.
coach, legendary
Thank you.
Easy Ed Lowndes. Great gym teacher at Henry James, coached me in 7th and 8th grade basketball, coached his football team for, I believe, 14 or 16 years. He passed away over the winter. Just a great, great guy, Ed Lowndes. All right, guys, 3rd and 5. On the 5, this 3rd and
Down
goal.
5 for the Indians.
They got to get into the end zone, or they might be thinking about a short 4th-yard ground. Oh, almost dropped. Kenny Jones still has it.
Stopped.
He twists and turns his
Number
way to about
10,
the 2.
Kenny Jones.
All right, Lon, decision for Coach
Down
Maycall
to the
right
This
here.
is, this is
1-yard line.
this is now where you this is why you have a kicking game if you need to.
This is why he makes the big bucks. I got to believe he's going to go
Activated by
for
number
it, Lon.
59, Justin Gray. 4th down
He's going
and
for it.
1.
Let's see.
I don't see their kicker out there, number 18.
They're going to have to stop that line of scrimmage. I wonder who it's going to go to.
4th and 1. The keeper. No!
Oh.
Squat! Oh, did he fall in? He fell in. Oh.
Number 8, Jeremy Buck.
Yep, good effort by
In
Buck.
for the touchdown.
I thought the line did a nice job trying to stand that up line. That was very
I
close.
thought they had him, but I guess, once the whistle didn't go and the momentum kept going and he crossed over the line.
Yep, absolutely. So
if you
that's
Number
7.
16.
If you look at the size of the line, they
Wyatt
got
out
some. Simsbury does
for
have
the
some
extra
big dudes
point.
up there. They got Lamoth and Gray and Stone, and they did stuff them, but just not enough.
So number 16, Wyatt Cularo is back in the game to kick this PAT.
Kick is up.
Oh,
And
blocked!
blocked.
Nice. That could loom large right there. Hey, look at Tance. Look what's over there.
Frankie Saul's
My
up.
boy
Score
Frankie
is
Sauls,
now
Francisco's big
For the Indians, 7 for the
mobile
Trojans.
over
This was a
there.
smile from Frank.
Oh, that's great, Frankie.
Looked like number 56, Jake Feldman, got a hit
Show
on
show
that
show that real quick, P-Mac. Frank Sauls. This is my boy Frank Sauls' machine right there. Simsbury Septic. He calls that the money side of the machine right there. That's what sucks it in, baby. That's his. You know what they call a good dancer's moneymaker. That's my boy Francisco Saul's moneymaker right there, the butt end of that machine. There's a shout out to you, Francisco.
He was huge in the football program, too.
Yeah, former president of the Simsbury Youth Football. Frank Sauls. Class of 77. We were in Spanish class together. He calls me Rogerio. I call him Francisco.
He's also very active in the wrestling scene
yeah.
too. He has a couple boys that wrestle.
Let's take a quick second and talk about the coaching staff here for Simsbury. Back again for his 7th year as head coach and his 12th year in the program, Jeff Osborne. We got Coach Dave Masters. He's running the offensive line this year. He's been with the program since 2003, so he's celebrating his 10th year here with the football program. Coach Masters is also the head baseball coach for Simsbury.
Jake Casano back to field. Wyatt.
Coaching the backfield is Steve Petrella. We got the slot backs and strength coach, Evan Gross. Quarterback coach, my good friend and basketball buddy, Billy Angel. Jeff Penny, unfortunately, is no longer coaching because he went over to Henry James. Oh, here comes Albergo. He's got to change direction. He got hit hard at the 20. Albergo
Nick Albergo carries the ball back for about 7 yards. And the Trojans will take over on the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Heading up that defensive line and the special teams is Eric Winey. He's back in there again for Simsbury since 2006. Great guy, great coach. Jim Fiedler is the defensive backs coach. And my buddy, Charlie, Mr. C. Cunningham, is helping out with the D-line and the freshman football program.
Is that Andrew Finken over the ball?
Yes. Oh, nice move by Hermson. Somebody I missed also was the wide receivers coach, Andy Balkuski.
Yeah.
Bakulski? Yep, Andy Bakulski.
Nick Albergo carried for 6 yards.
And that, I believe, is the Simsbury coaching
Elijah
staff.
Johnson.
We got the voice of the
Second
Trojans,
down
Ernie
and
Goodwin.
4 from the 26-yard line.
And the team managers, Julia Marion, Nixon Akori, Mike Centrella, Brandon Littke, and Jaden Ryan.
James Hermson tackled in the
I had a
backfield.
tough time following that pitch. I'm following. I thought Brad had it for a second, and then Hermson had it.
We got Tom Tansky back in the booth for his third year, helping us out. Tans, thanks for joining us, bro.
And at some point, I'll actually join in.
Well, don't be bashful. PMAC, give him his mic. I don't want to hear more excuses about being nervous.
I actually thought Hermson was going to pitch out, but he didn't.
Tansky doesn't get nervous about anything, believe me. All right, 3rd and 8 is a big one here, Lon. Going to the air. Little screen pass. Oh, great. Oh, almost great hands there.
Hermson's pass just out of the reach of Brad Helmkamp.
Helmer almost
And
corralled
it'll bring
that
up
in.
4th down for the Trojans.
It's nice to see them trying those passes. Though. They
Yep.
got it. I mean,
Penalty flag on the play. Illegal motion on the Trojans. That penalty is declined. It'll remain 4th down.
Hey, I missed a coach that's new at the program this year. Kyle Decker's helping out.
oh, is he?
Yep, he's right down there. Right, you can see him on the sideline.
For that
Kyle
team that went to the
Doherty back to
playoffs.
kick.
Yes.
Back in
I actually saw
2000.
him at a soccer tournament. He is very excited about being back.
Number 3,
Yeah.
Anthony Carpenter,
He's got
and
the
number
right
10, Kenny
mental
Jones,
attitude
back to
bring
receive the
energy to his
punt.
team.
Great baseball player too, Tans. 2-year starter at Trinity. All right, we're gonna see Kyle Doherty's leg right here, Lonnie. Oh, great punt. Oh, that's a Oh boy, he's good. What a drop back.
He still made 5 yards out
Number
of the deal.
3, Anthony Carpenter, tackled.
That was Anthony Carpenter, yeah. They got
Luke Marone.
Tackled on a play by number 74 for the Trojans.
Luke Marone.
Farmington will take
Is that
over.
who that is? Luke Marone in there. He's missing from our roster. Oh, I got
From their own
one for you
49-yard
too,
line.
Tans.
I
Looks
got
like
this
you.
one off of Max.
Oh, nice.
It's a place to go if you want your football stats.
I didn't see it when I went there today. What time'd you print that, bad boy?
Just before I got here.
Oh,
Up to the minute updates.
it is. No, you can have that. I got one. I'm all set.
All right.
So 74 was a walk-on.
Buck drops back. Nothing.
Jeremy Buck's pass.
Tom, who is
incomplete.
74?
It says Luke Marone.
Intended
Who?
for Anthony Carpenter. Broken up by number 21, Nick Albergo.
Okay, that's a write-in. That's a write-in. All right, 2nd and 10. Looks like that little drizzle went by, PMAC. Not too bad. It's lightening up a little bit. All right, 2nd and 10.
Officials timeout on the field.
So that backfield looks like Henry Carr, Nick Albergo,
Second
number
and
21,
10
number
for the
22,
Indians.
Henry Carr.
Carr got a lot of playing time last year as a linebacker.
Oh, that's a loss. Yeah, nice. It's going to be a loss
Number
of
9,
4.
Ivan Guadalupe, pushed out of bounds by number 74, Luke Maroney. Third and 14 for the Indians.
Folks, we got a new twist this year at SCTV. If you've already noticed during the telecast, we got an on-the-field camera. Ken Picard, Simsbury Community Television's finest, is down on the field getting shots right down low. He's going to work. He's working with Pat McCarthy, and we're just going to bring you even better product here at SCTV. Yep, we're showing this in HD quality taping. Oh! Got about, what, 6 yards on that, but not enough for the first down.
To number 5, Ben Rossetti. Ahead for about 6 yards, tackled by number 32, Brad Helmkamp.
Big bad Brad.
Brings up 4th down for the Indians.
Coach Oz says Brad's closing in on the Simsbury record for tackles, career record.
49 of the
Yeah, he
Trojans.
had a lot of tackles last year. That's why it was, it was all state. So.
Yep, 117 tackles last year alone.
He's a hard-working ball player. Everything he does, he works hard.
All right. Guadalupe punts for Farmington.
You got Henry Carr back in the middle.
Let's see how Guadalupe can bang it. Ooh.
Ivan Guadalupe's kick goes out of bounds.
Hey, get Ken Picard down there.
At
Get
the
it, dig in on him. He's right there with the blue vest. That's him and his wife. Zoom in if you can. There's Kenny right there with his wife. He's got the monopod, they call it. There's a good look at Ken. All right, Ken Picard and his wife. I haven't met her yet. Hey, right there in the red shirt is Connecticut Public Television. CPTV is in the house tonight. It's big time. It's big time.
So how does that sideline camera work? Does he
He's filming down there. He's going to take Pat's film, his film, go in the booth and match it up with our audio.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, we'll see how it works.
That's great.
All right, 1st and 10 on the 20 for Trojans. 8 minutes left in the second quarter. Oh, great run. Go, baby.
Come on,
Benson.
Number 18, Eric Benson.
He's having a game.
Tackled by number 3, Anthony Carpenter.
His dad's another Simsbury alumni. Benson, he's a physical therapist over at Health Tracks. He helped my son Corey when he sprained his ankle real bad his senior year in high school for baseball season.
For the Trojans.
I believe his dad's name is Eric Benson. That could be his uncle. I'd have to double check that one.
Goes Benson in motion.
Throw it. Great toss. Oh, nice break by Benson. Excellent decision by Hermson. You saw that right here in your living room, folks. That was great camera work by Pat
Number 18, Eric Benson
McCarthy
for
right there
another
for you.
18-yard pickup.
Now, as he can pass, can he toss that ball as long as that runner's behind him, even if it's past the line of scrimmage, right, Tance?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a lateral.
Okay. So he's not concerned about the line of scrimmage at all.
No, it's an option.
Farmington
It's a play that we
territory.
ran quite a bit of in the lower Trojans group.
Nice.
We actually had Jake Feldman run that play quite a bit, and it was very successful.
Excellent. Ooh, that won't be much there.
Keeps the defense on its toes because now
James DeMayo.
you're not sure if it's going to be a big rollout or a cutback.
Number 44, James DeMayo, met just over the line of scrimmage by number 54.
It's nice to see a lot of players contributing. You got
That's a good point.
Pick up
I
on
know
one
you
on the
got,
play, second down and 9 from
DeMayo
the 41-yard line.
Helmkamp and
Feldman.
It's a good group of boys. This is the group that I actually had the honor of coaching for 6 years. And it's
At the youth level.
at the youth level, yeah, it's a pleasure to see these guys on the field, especially Eric and Carr.
Oh, nice run by DeMayo.
James DeMayo ahead for the Trojans. Pick up of about 6 on the play.
Picking up a little feedback, Mac.
Tackle made by number
Did you hear
34,
that?
Connor Martin.
No.
Third down and 4 for the Trojans.
Tance, you got to go to the mic because I can barely hear you. Oh, are you in? Give me a touch. No, he's not in. That's what it is. It's his mic. P-Mac, if you have a chance, his mic is just banged out.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by
There
number
you go.
39, Collins.
Now we're good. Thanks, Tom. Thanks, P-Mac.
Yeah, there was a fumble.
The Indians will take over. First and 10.
Who coughed it
from the
up?
35-yard line.
Actually, I was distracted because my mic was having issues too.
Sorry about that, folks. Oh, that's too bad. I was just about to say, I thought if we broke the 30-yard line, that possibly could be field goal range.
Yeah, they were moving the ball well. They were mixing it up with different players. You know, for a team that runs the ball 98% of the time.
Yeah. You're gonna get
It's
gonna happen.
No, that's gonna happen. But still, they were mixing it up with different players and moving the ball.
Yep.
That's good stuff.
That's all right. It's gonna happen. All right.
So I'm hearing now that it was a handoff to Helmkamp that got muffed.
Okay. Thank you. Oh. Looked like
Pass
Jay
intended for
Casano
number
right
3,
on that.
Anthony Carpenter falls incomplete.
I'd love to get a little turnover ourselves here,
Yeah, well,
or just
Number
a good
34,
stop
Jay
right here.
Casano on the coverage.
Got Nate Crane on the outside.
Second down and 10.
33.
This line, I think this Farmington team's gonna be really good. Tom, they're 17-3 their last 2 seasons.
They're an excellent football team. They always give us a hard time. Let's see if they go to that side again.
Jones, or is that Guadi? That's Guadi.
talk about Nate Crane. He's another junior.
Number 9,
We were talking about there's a lot of juniors on this
Tackled
team.
by number 74, Luke
Like I was going down
Maroney.
the list before. It was Sammy Collins, Elijah Barrows,
Pick up on
Brady Cowlings,
6.
Henry Carr, Nate Crane, Danny
Third
Girardi,
and 4 for the Indians.
Jacqueline Jafico,
I haven't seen number 19 Sam Collins in. He might be injured.
John Bradford, Connor Ellis, Jake Feldman, Andrew Finken,
He's a
Riley Morgan, Tyler Salisbury, Lucas Stone, Mitch Gross.
handoff. Oh, good D.
That's good. This
Number
is
9,
good
Yvonne
prep for next year.
Guadalupe, tackled by number
Hopefully
32,
we'll be adding my
Brad
son's name to the
Helmkamp.
list.
And
Matt
number
Lundy,
44, James DeMeo.
James
Pickup
DeMeo.
of 3 brings up
Yeah.
4th down and 1.
Nice.
It's a big
For the
class
Indians.
here.
That's good.
You're right. We're going to keep all of them right into next year. So
That's great.
All right, Coach Martuccio putting on a little Guns N' Roses. Get us fired up
Big
like
down
they do
here.
in Husky Land up at Rensselaer. Lacrosse coach Jim Martuccio over on the tunes for us. We got 3 head coaches working the booth here. We got Coach Lynch for soccer. We got Coach Goodwin for wrestling. Coach Martuccio for lacrosse.
Come on, boys.
4th and 2. This is a big one.
Lock it up. Lock it up.
Ooh. Look like it's got a TO.
Timeout.
They're trying to
Farmington.
draw him offside.
Oh, come on.
So, hey, I got to put a plug in for my cowbells. You hear those cowbells in the background?
Yeah, what is that line?
Mine's at home.
I was in the Gridiron Club the last year and a half, and last year and the year before that. And one of the things we wanted to do was get a little more noise in the stands, and so I pushed for cowbells. So they're still around. They haven't died out yet.
More cowbell. I love it.
We got 2 in our house. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh
Hey,
my goodness.
you can use them for everything. You can use them for Christmas decorations. You hang them on trees.
That's because you had a fever, right? And the only prescription was
More cowbell.
Hey, Kenny Para. He's now the assistant vice principal. Can he still coach?
I think he had to step down too.
I think he might have too. That's too bad. So he can't help with Ernie in wrestling anymore
No,
either.
they're gonna have to find someone. I think
All right, defense.
not
time
too
to
sure where
buckle
they're gonna
down.
get
Let's
there.
go.
The Indians take the field on a 4th down and 1 with 4 minutes and 46 seconds left in the first half.
They're going to go for this, aren't they, Lon? No, they're in the punt formation.
It's like punt.
Now, here's what I'm going to say about having Guadalupe be your punter. You can fake a punt
you
real easy.
I don't know if I want to fake it inside my 50, but then again, you got Guadalupe.
Oh, he's going to punt it. No fooling. We don't have anybody back.
Ooh, takes a Farmington
away,
bounce.
gentlemen.
A couple
Stay
farm.
away.
Oh,
Wow.
my goodness.
That pads the kicker's stats, man.
Oh, huge. That's an extra
Guadalupe's
25
punt
yards.
goes all the way down to the
Wow.
about the 6.5-yard line, where the
That's
Trojans
about a
take over
60-yard
first and
punt right
10. We have 4 minutes and
Of
30
20 of
seconds
its bounce.
remaining in the half.
Hey, it looks good on paper.
It does look at
And I forgot to mention, by the way, Jordan Briggs, too. He's another junior. He's 48.
That's right.
All right, I'm going to start to question some of this music we're playing.
Oh, Mrs. Mack. Thank you, Kathy. Number 74, Adam McAvee. Another. Oh, there goes Homer. Get on your horse, Homer. Get on your horse, Homer. Oh, nice run. Hold tight. Holding tight, Homer. Jones caught him. Wow, what a run by Big Brad Helmkamp.
Get him some oxygen.
About a 64-yard jaunt.
Kenny Jones,
64 yards.
64 yards.
Woo! What a great run by the truck Helmkamp.
Now first and 10.
He even outran Kenny Jones for about 20 yards. Did you see that?
28-yard line.
All right, first and 10 on the 28. Oh, great run by DeMayo. Big James DeMayo.
James DeMayo.
So number 74 is Adam McElveen.
Yeah, Adam McElveen.
Yeah, another former Simsbury Brave of Little League. He's been in on a bunch of plays.
Yeah.
And his mom's a sweetheart. She came up here, Kathy, to let us
We
know.
might want to tell the announcer over there,
For a
too.
measurement.
Yeah, we will. Thanks. I don't blame her,
You
man.
can tell this is the first game of the season, right?
Yeah. Plus, he changed jerseys. He was number.
Yeah, they did a little swap.
Yeah, I think he had 47 on before. Remember when he went out for as the captain?
First down.
Yeah.
He went out because he was the captain tonight, and he has number 47 on. He must have had it inside out.
James DeMayo got the first down.
James DeMayo got the first down chance.
With a
Nice,
strong
good
run.
call. That
Strong
was
run.
a strong run.
He's a tough kid.
First and 10 for the Trojans.
Wow. On the what, Tance? On the 15, 16? 18.
18.
Oh, Hermson keeps it. Finds a little space.
James Hermson tackled on the play
Let's
by
see
number
if Lenny
54,
DeMayo.
Jason Martin. Pickup of about 2 yards. Second down and 8.
Hey, Lon, who's the guy doing in the blue shirt, helping us out with numbers and stuff? You're right
About
here.
3 minutes left in the half.
Ron?
Ron who?
Ron Dobson.
Ron Dobson? Great. Ron Dobson's in the booth helping us out. It's great. Him and Luke Gorkowski are helping us out with
Let's see if
an
our
extra set of
offensive
eyes. All right,
Can get it rolling here.
2nd and 8.
No.
He still barges his way for 3 or 4. He's a
Brad
beast.
Helmkamp ahead
He
for the
is.
Trojans.
He is a truck.
They're close to a first, right? About 2 yards
Probably
away?
3rd and 2, I think, Lonnie.
Number 51, Dan Hardeman on the stop.
We're at the 2-minute and 30-second mark here. It's 7 to 13. Simsbury down by
For the
6.
Trojans.
Think it's going to Brad?
I think it might be. Oh, there's a first down. Get in there, Brady. Yeah, Helmkamp. Yeah, Big B.
I got to tell you,
Number 32,
the guy that laid
Brad
down the block on that was
Yeah.
Lucas Stone.
Was that right?
With
Nice.
the touchdown
Number
for the
60, Big
Trojans.
Luke Stone.
The whole left side of
And the
that
score
offensive
is
line
tied,
blew that apart.
13,
He did open it up,
with
Tance,
2
didn't
minutes
he?
and 14 seconds left.
6'1", 225 pounds. They're listing junior number 60, Lucas Stone.
Ridiculously
Number
strong
14,
kid.
Kyle Doherty out.
He just came off of, he had a shoulder injury last year. He was out from wrestling last year.
Here's KD Doherty to kick the
Did he? I
PAT.
didn't even know he wrestled.
KD PAT. Money.
And good.
Man,
I'm
money.
glad to see these back on the field after he was out all season last year.
Oh, that's fantastic. What a great time to score 7 with 2 minutes left in the first half.
Especially on the beautiful run by the bus.
Oh, my God. The bus.
The truck.
The truck. Let's go with the truck. Since Jerome Bettis was the bus,
Exactly.
I think that Brad Helmkamp's the truck. I'm sure John won't mind.
You mentioned trying to tackle that nonsense at full speed.
Oh, yeah.
No, you go ahead. I'll step out of the way, please.
Well, I'll tell you, Tits, what I didn't like was, and I'm sure it was unintentional, was Kenny Jones went right at his knee on that tackle. Did you notice that?
I did notice that. Yeah.
In the NFL, I think this year that's illegal or just something like that. I know you can't put your head down. No crown hits for offense or defense.
You know, for blocking, you can't go for the knees.
Yeah, that's what I was reading. Yeah.
You know, I don't know. They might have modified the rules again this year. I don't know.
Let me take a look at the radar here.
I was just looking at that earlier.
I got this great app right here. Look at that, Tance. Oh, I said 7:15 to 7:30. I told Steve from the CIAC. Looks like I might be right on the money,
What do you
Tance.
think? We're going to get rain or thunder?
We're going to get
A
hammered.
lot of something.
We're going to get hit about 7:15 with about a 10 or 15 minute
So what happened?
drenching.
What happened
What Steve and I were saying is it might come at halftime, and that would be tremendous
if it came in wet?
if it came in wet.
It's a big kick.
Guadalupe. Oh no, that's number 3.
Number 3, Anthony Carpenter with the
Doty.
return for the Indians.
Doty.
Tackle
That was a
made
big
by
one.
number 14, Kyle Doherty.
Saved by the kicker.
Saved by the kicker. That's not a good sign when that happens.
That is not a good
From the 40.
Lon, when it rains, they don't stop playing.
Pardon?
They don't stop when it rains.
No. Just lightning. But
Lightning Steve, our
I don't know-
CIAC
I don't
rep
know
here.
what the rules
Lightning
are.
Steve, yeah. Is it like baseball? One lightning bolt, 40 minutes, 45 minutes? 30 minutes after the last lightning bolt. Wow. I've been in that situation in baseball more times than I care to remember. All right, right at the 2-minute mark.
We got to shut this down here. Going to half at the lead.
Good catch by
Benson. Oh, Benson's got him.
Carpenter. Yeah, great play by
Number
Benson.
3, Anthony
Crazy legs,
Carpenter
Benson.
on the reception. Tackled by number 18, Eric Benson. Play results in a
One of my
3-yard
favorite
loss.
players.
It'll be 2nd and 13 from the 46-yard line.
Benson,
Absolutely.
did you coach him?
I did.
Did you?
Since he was, I don't know, 3rd grade, 4th grade.
His dad's a good guy.
His dad's a great guy. Yeah.
He's an Simsbury alumni.
He's we call him crazy legs because when he runs, his legs go everywhere. Not so much now though. Looks like he might
2nd
go
and
down to that.
13. Car drops back. Oh boy! Oh, he fumbled it. That's not a catch.
Did he even catch
That's
it?
not a catch at all.
He's giving him a catch.
Jeremy
No.
Buck's
Oh, come on. There's Oz took off the headset.
complete, then fumbled out of bounds.
Oh, that's BS. He didn't have control of that rock.
I didn't. I think it's questionable. I'm surprised that
Pickup of about 8.
Start the clock. Why'd they stop the clock?
3rd down and 4.
they say it went out of bounds.
But doesn't it start up again?
Nope.
Get that.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a nice
take
pop.
that.
Is that Eric again?
Yes,
Eric
Benson.
And he's a junior.
Career
Pass
game.
complete to number 3.
First game of the year,
Anthony
he's kicking
Carpenter.
Eric Benson.
Tackled by number 18, Eric Benson.
We're inside a minute right now.
4th down
He's
and
doing.
1.
Fourth and-
performing on both sides of the.
4th and 1, Lon. This is big right here. They're going to call TO. 4th and 1. They look discombobulated. They don't know what they're doing. This could be. He's going to sneak it.
He got it.
Number 8,
That was a
Jeremy
rough
Buck
call on the
ahead.
That was a rough call. That was a big break for them.
Tackle made by number 32, Brad
They sure
Melkamp.
did.
It's too bad you don't have review. You need review. Throw the red flag.
10 from the 30.
They're in the no huddle offense here. 35 seconds. Clock's ticking inside 30 right now on the 20. Oh, what a catch by
Pass
Jones.
complete.
Kenny Jones. Kenny Jones on the completion.
Tackle
Woo!
received by Kenny Jones. Tackled by Henry Carr.
20 seconds. Start
First
that
down
clock.
and 10.
We're inside 15 seconds. Oh, he
14-yard
spikes it at 15.
Farmington spikes the ball to stop the
I'm
clock.
surprised. I mean, they still have 2 times.
Whoa, there's lightning.
With 16.5
They have 2
seconds
timeouts left, don't they?
That was a flash
In the first half.
camera, wasn't it?
Maybe someone's taking pictures.
That was a flat camera, I think, because there's nothing even here yet.
Ball is spotted just inside the 15-yard line with 16 seconds left.
Brutal. And the catch.
Oh, they got one timeout.
And the catch, Dr. A. I didn't think Jones had possession. I know. All right, we're at 15 seconds right now. Dr. Albergo didn't like that, too. He agrees with me.
He's very upset.
Timeout. Simsbury.
Why not?
I got to go see him because I can't read a number of a jersey out on that field. I'm so glad PMAC brought this 20-inch screen for me.
So what was
Dr.
Mr.
Albergo.
yelling up to about?
Dr. Albergo said that, like I said, they didn't start the clock. I saw the official wave his arm and the clock didn't get
Oh,
going.
they
So.
didn't? Okay.
Oops, I forgot the clock guy's right here. Sorry, Coach Lynch. little brain fart there, my bad. Oh no, you're right. It's Steve. That's right. My bad. Okay. All righty now. How you doing, Lon? How about those Union College team? How's that doing?
And we're back.
So I have a question for you. If the game gets delayed,
Yes.
because the whole reason why we played at 6 o'clock tonight was for
So after the spike
Because
ball,
it's-
it'll be second down.
because school
and 10
tomorrow,
for the
right?
Indians.
because of the Jewish holiday.
Yeah. But that doesn't start till sunset tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh, the shotgun!
Oh, yes! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
Jeremy Buck's
Help
pass
camp.
intercepted by number 32.
Wow, how huge is that?
That is huge.
Huge.
Ball returned back to the
That is momentum
14-yard
swing right
line,
there.
where it'll be first and 10 for the Trojans with 10
Way to go,
seconds
Coach
left
Gross.
in the half.
Good job, Coach Gross. Coach Gross leaving the booth to go into the locker room. Evan Gross, strength and consistency
Who got
coach,
that
offense. Helmkamp.
Helmkamp,
Yeah.
huh?
Now they're just going to drop a knee here, right, and get into the
Yeah,
locker
just-
room. Up one.
There you go.
Absolutely.
And the Trojans will
All
take
right.
a knee.
So PMAC will take. So there are your Trojans back in the field. We got 14-13 to start the second half. Simsbury with a great first half. We had a touchdown runs by Guadalupe for Farmington to start the scoring. And then a really nice quarterback keeper by number 3, Hermson, James Hermson for the first Simsbury score. And then Farmington marched back down, and it looked like it was Carr who snuck in for their second touchdown. And then a blocked point after by Simsbury. And then Brad Helmkamp rumbled from the 6-yard line all the way down to the 26 for about a 60-yard jog. And then he ran in for a 10-yard run, and Kyle Doherty hit the point after to give us 14-13. So Roger Coombs, Lon Kyle, Pat McCarthy here. Tom Tansky is also joining us here. We got a full booth here. We got a minute and 30 till the second half starts. Let's talk a little bit about Simsbury's season. This is their first game, September 12th. After this, Lon, they're back here next Friday, September 20th, against East Hartford.
Yeah, and East Hartford's a game that they should win.
They should.
They should. Simsbury usually does well against East Hartford, and if they can win tonight, and then they should have a good game next week, it'd be one good way to start the season, 2-0.
Yeah, I think we beat them on senior night last year, Lon.
Oh yeah,
I think that was the last home game of the season.
yeah. We usually do really well against them, so hopefully they can keep up the momentum.
Yep, and then you know where we head after that big line, Southington.
Southington's tough.
They're going to be real strong this year with Stephen Barmore.
Yeah.
Threw for a ton of yards last year, a couple thousand.
Yeah.
And he's going to Yale next year.
I noticed. I saw he's going to Yale, and Southington was one of those playoff caliber teams last year. So
they were 10-0 last year, Lon.
Yeah.
And then they lost to Glastonbury in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, that was a good game.
They were supposed to play Glastonbury tonight, and the game got postponed to tomorrow at 3 o'clock.
Wow.
All right, Tanska's back in the house with us. We just did a quick recap, Tans, of the first half.
I was just talking to Coach Collins down there. He was telling me Eric
Can't hear you, dude.
Hello, are you there?
Yeah.
Eric Betson, apparently his favorite dessert is chocolate pudding.
Ah,
Yeah, so
okay.
something to think about.
Good. Well, if he keeps playing the way he is, I bet his dad's going to give him some chocolate pudding.
There's Kalen Donowski down there.
Yep. All right, so I think the Simsbury kicks, if my memory serves me correctly, this time.
Yep.
In the second half to start the second half. Here comes some of the Farmington coaches heading up into the skyloft above us here
Farmington will receive the second half
at the
kickoff.
50-yard line. There's Mike Sinacore down there.
I don't know if you guys know or not. Karen plays, obviously, baseball with the boys. She actually was invited to go to Japan to play on the USA team in Japan.
In earlier action today, our field hockey team.
Yep, she
beat
played
Adam Killingworth
on Avery's
by a
15-year-old
score
summer
of
team with
3-1.
Mike Hession and I all
And
summer.
our volleyball team,
Yep, and I actually
beat
bought
Wethersfield
a Girls
to
Got
2-0
Game
on
baseball
season.
shirt.
I got one, Coach. I got one.
All right. I'm
Hockey
glad I wasn't the only
volleyball
guy
team.
that got it. My players shamed me to death.
Well, I mean, the black part of the shirt wasn't so bad. It was the pink part that made it tough.
Yeah, she gave me a green one. It had
did she?
green, yeah. Now, Kaylin's a good friend. We had her in Little League Tants back in A-ball and AA and AAA. Kaylin's a great girl.
I promise she wears those colored socks.
She's got one of her baseball jerseys on right there.
Hey, I want to mention that the Simsbury freshman team yesterday beat Farmington 6-0.
Oh, wow.
So what a way to start the season for them.
Touchdown or two, not two field goals, touchdown.
I'm
sure.
assuming it's a
Yeah,
touchdown
of
and a
course,
missed extra
of
point.
course.
I mean,
Patio.
Coach Taddeo.
Yeah.
Coach Taddio's coaching that team. So what a way for him to open the season.
Oh, because no Coach Penny. That's right, right? Is it
Well, I think last year was Coach Petrella.
Petrella, that's right.
Yeah, and so I know. I'm not too sure if Coach Petrella still involved this year.
I don't think so. A big kick. 10, 30, 35.
Ooh, nice tackle.
36.
Isaac
Number 3,
Peacock.
Anthony Carpenter, tackled by number 23, Isaac Peacock,
Nice tackle by
and
Peacock.
number 22, Henry Carr. 25-yard return. The Indians will take over 1st and 10 from the 35.5-yard line.
And he helps him up.
Is that Brad again?
On the carry,
Brad Hellcamp.
met by number 32, Brad Hunkamp, after a gain of about 2 yards, 2nd and 8.
Brad Hellcamp, class act. Knocks the kid down and then helps him up.
Love it.
That's his mom, Wendy. Certainly not his dad. Sorry, John.
Guadalupe. Oh, met at the line by Adam McElveen.
Half the team right there.
Number 74, Adam
Guadalupe.
McElveen.
Tackled by
Brad-
number 74, Adam McElveen.
Brad was in that one again.
Gain of about 2 on the play. Third down and
Hey, tell you, the
5.
defense is coming out strong here. This is good.
6'1", 170-pound McElveen. Nice hit.
Mouthpiece on Hellcamp.
3rd and 5 for the Warriors.
Short dump.
Carr drops back.
Wow.
Jeremy Buck's pass complete to number 6,
First down.
Elijah Johnson.
All right,
First down for the Indians.
no worries.
5-yard pickup. Ball now spotted on the 45-yard line.
Tyler Salisbury's dad down there in the yellow hat. He's also one of the coaches for the Simsbury Trojans Youth League.
All right, we got 1st and 10 on the Farmington 45. Fakes to Guadalupe, drops back, getting pressured. Oh, that's a throwaway. That's a sack right there.
Number 44, James.
Right there, nice. The referee has it right there.
Nice
Right
job.
there.
Pass incomplete.
They're calling that an incomplete pass?
No, they should. He was in the grasp.
In the grasp, big time. He's pointing right. What the?
Do they call intentional grounding?
Incomplete pass.
Can they call intentional grounding at the high school level?
10.
They must.
Wow. That's unbelievable.
I thought it would be intentional grounding if anything.
Oh, he had him around the waist. He was tackling him down.
Yeah, the calls are going. This,
That's a
along with
big
that first
call.
half call is.
I agree, but
Very
luckily,
questionable calls.
Homecamp's interception changed that.
2nd and 10.
Or Betson's interception. That goes to Guadalupe. And he gets Squativish, really.
Number 9, Ivan Guadalupe on the carry.
I'll tell you that changes the whole outlook because you
6-yard
get that
gain.
sack 5 yards back,
Tackle
5
by
or
number 32,
8
Brad
yards back.
Muschamp.
Huge.
Now you're looking at a
3rd down and
3rd and
4.
10.
Absolutely.
The 49-yard line.
So we got 3rd and 4 line on the Simsbury, about a 48, 49-yard line.
Pretty big stop here.
I think this goes to Guadalupe. They're going to toss it to Guadalupe around this left side here. Coming right at you in your living room. Nope, back to Carr. He's going to throw. Interception. Oh!
Jeremy Hook's pass almost intercepted by number 18, Eric Betson.
Man,
Crazy legs, Betsy.
Pass intended for number 19,
Chocolate pudding.
Chris DeBays.
Did you ask Coach Collins about
4th
Sam?
down.
Is he injured?
I did talk to him about Sam, and
Because he hasn't played yet. Okay, so he's not injured. That's
no,
good.
he's not injured. He's actually
He's ready to go.
he's a safety.
Okay.
He's playing safety position, but
oh wow, they're going for it.
Wow.
They're going for it.
4th and 4. Oh, going deep. He came up short. Looks like he might have got hit live.
Yeah.
Jeremy Hook's pass.
I think he got
Yeah,
bumped.
good defense.
Got bumped.
Good
Very
defense.
good
Yeah,
defense
he
on
got
that.
bumped.
Will take
Back
over
there.
1st and 10.
Who's 89 Lamont?
Yeah,
Pressure on the
Lamont.
play by number 56, Jake Feldman. And number 89, Noah Lamont.
I was talking to Jake Feldman actually. He was at the house selling the support cards that the kids are selling.
Yeah, we bought one too.
Yeah, and actually we bought 2. We needed to buy 2. Can you hear me? No.
You gotta. Yeah, unfortunately, I hate to have you do it, but you gotta make out with that microphone's hands.
Over the Trojans.
Anyway, he came in and he
There
said
you
he
go,
was
much better.
excited about playing on the defensive side of the ball and
Hitting people.
hitting people.
Hey, Jake's
Oh,
a great
nice
athlete.
take.
Yeah.
He's another
Got
wrestler.
a couple.
He
Oh
is.
my
Three,
gosh,
James
he's
Herndon
a
with
really
the
good one
keeper.
too.
Jake was our quarterback
Tackled by number 6,
the last season he played, but he also
Elijah
played a
Johnson,
nasty
and
middle
34, Hunter
linebacker
Markin.
and safety to give him a break.
Pick up
But he was
about
probably one of the
3
best
on the
tacklers
play,
on our team.
2 on the play, 2nd and 8.
He was telling me he was very excited about being down on the line.
Wow. From quarterback to D line. That's pretty
he's a
amazing.
big strong kid.
Linebacker, offensive line.
And I think last year he played some linebacker.
He did. Yep, I remember that last year. Yes, he did.
You know,
Made some nice tackles.
Homekamp pounds out a first down.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. He got about 6 more after he got
I
hit.
told you about that offensive line, man.
Yeah.
Simsbury runs the ball
Down.
98% of the time, and can they still move the football?
And what
On the
happened,
ground.
Lon, is that the line gave him 5, and then he got like another 7 himself.
1st and 10 from the 40.
So 1st and 10, as Ernie said, from the 40 here. Homekamp again.
Oh, I think it was Hermson. I think
James Hermson ahead
James
for
Hermson
about
kept the
5
football.
yards.
Is there a plug?
There's a plug
Number
up
6,
top
Elijah
P-Mac.
Johnson.
right there by you.
Second down and 5 for the
Well,
Indians.
that was a nice pickup of 4 yards on first down.
There we go, boys. Some light now. You got 5 on that. Yeah, you did. You got 5. So second and 5 right
There
now.
you go. Thank you.
No problem, Mr. G. We just threw a little light on here in the booth. We got Principal Sullivan in the booth now.
So now we can see what we're doing?
We got 3 varsity head coaches here in the booth. This is fun. All right, so second and 5 on about the 36. Ooh. Wow, look at, he carries about 5-6
Carry
guys
the pile.
Brad Hillcamp ahead.
Carry the pile.
I'm not talking about Gomer Pile either. The truck. Ride the truck, Tansk.
5 guys on his back, 3 yards.
Number 32, Brad Hillcamp, stopped by number 24, Jack Sucado.
So we got that 3rd and 2, Lonnie, right here, baby. The infamous
Third
3rd
down
and 2.
and 2 for the Trojans.
Trying to find out who's on the line.
Is that one?
He's going wide left.
What a great game here for the Trojans to start the season. SCTV Channel 95 bringing you to action. Hermson keeps it himself.
Wow.
First down, first down. Nice play.
James Hermson
Nice.
on the keeper.
Big game, James,
Ahead for
with
about
the first down.
6 yards. Good enough for a Trojan first down.
So we got at least 2 other coaches out here scouting us. I see Connor's here, Hall's here. I think we got another school here. The Southington's not here because they were supposed to play today, but that game got postponed because of the rain. Dane Street, Coach Mr. Sullivan, Neil Sullivan made a great call letting this game go on here tonight. Thursday the 12th.
I'm sure East Hartford is here too.
They probably are, yeah.
They got to be here somewhere.
Ooh, fumble. We got it back.
Fumble on the play.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
And the Indians take over.
Handoff situations.
Farmington will take over. First and 10
that's too bad.
from about the 30-yard line.
Because you are almost inside Doherty's red zone there, you know. If you could get it to the 25, that would give him about that's what I was thinking.
Would that be nice?
I figure you got to get at least to the 25 to give him, what's that? That's 35, that's on a 42-yarder.
Yeah, I don't even know what his longest is. I mean, I know he's good.
Yeah.
He's boomed. He boomed a couple last year.
I figure 45, it got to be inside 45, my thought is, you know.
Let's see if the defense can shut him down.
Yeah, they did that last time, Tom, when we fumbled. We got it back, ended up getting it back.
Well, the defense has been playing well.
They have, real well.
They've been playing really well.
Why is there a flag? Why is there a flag?
Flag on the play.
Nope, timeout, right?
Timeout. Farmington.
Okay. Kind of
No
an
flag on the
unusual,
play.
strange time to call a timeout.
Something's wrong. They must not have been prepared.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think when to burn a timeout right after you just got to change of possession, you know?
Yep, that's what I thought. So if we were to be able to pull this win out, this would be a huge win for the program. And then we've got East Hartford coming in here, Lon, next week on the 20th. And then the schedule gets real tough with Southington, Hall, Conard, New Britain. Those are all 3 tough games.
Yeah, Conard, it's going to be interesting with Conard. I mean, Southington and Hall were tough last year. They both run that spread offense. They like to throw the ball.
Yep.
Conard was in a rebuilding year last year. We beat them last year, but Conard, I'm going to guess, is going to come back strong this year.
I
and
agree.
New Britain's always been a tough opponent.
Forget we got Glastonbury at some point.
Glastonbury's last game of the year.
They are. That's one tough crew.
Yeah, they are.
Great program.
I think Southington's even better this year. Hand to Guadalupe.
Number 9, Ivan Guadalupe, ahead for about 8 yards.
He missed an arm tackle. That's all right, man. You'll get him next time. Don't you worry.
Yeah, we've got a wall of rain. It's about a half hour away.
In on the stop.
You think we're going to get
Second
hit?
down
I
and
think
2.
we're going to get hit in about 30 to 40 minutes, maybe
Let's make
less.
sure we have the lead at that point.
That would be nice. Guadalupe zigging and zagging. Gets the first down.
Ivan Guadalupe ahead for the Indians.
Henry Carr on the
Number
tackle.
22, Henry Carr with the stop. The pickup is good enough for an Indian first down. Indians now up to the 44-yard line.
Oh, look how
Oh,
fast
nice.
that- Did you see
Wow.
how fast that defensive line got in there?
That was awesome.
Pass batted down
That was Lucas
by
Stone.
Noel Moss, number 89.
And Lucas Stone.
Nope, number
right
60,
there.
Lucas
Number
Stone.
60,
Yeah.
Lucas Stone also putting pressure on the play.
That he was up there.
Second down and 10 for the Indians.
He's
That
a strong
was
guy.
neat. That was neat. That was awesome. So that leaves second and 10 here for the Warriors. Simsbury up 14-13.
Oh, Stone and Feldman.
Let's see what Farmington's got up their sleeve here.
Yeah, they got Feldman on the end over there.
I see that. Stone is near his house.
I really like the shotgun offense. Oh, nice. Couldn't come down with that one.
Jeremy Buck's pass.
To Carpenter.
Incomplete.
Anthony Carpenter
That's
couldn't
in on
corral
that, too.
that one in.
Intended for number 3, Anthony Carpenter. Broken up by number
18. Eric Betson.
broken up by number 10, Devon Chandler.
I think it was 18.
I think it was 18.
Betson, he's had a heck of a game, hasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he's been on everything. Offense, defense.
Yeah. Getting a good workout in.
I tell you, I'm impressed with this defense. I'm
We're at the 5-minute mark in the third quarter. There's some cowbell for you, Lon.
I told you.
Third and 10. Carr sneaks out. Gets down to about the 49 for a 6-yard gain, it looks like.
Jeremy Buck with the keeper. Number 23, Isaac
50.
Peacock.
3rd and 4.
And number 56,
Fourth and
Jake
4.
Feldman with the stop.
It looks funny when you see
Fourth and
number
fourth
74, Adam McElveen, playing linebacker, wearing a 74.
Fourth down and
Yeah, I
4 for the Indians. Right on the 50-yard line.
Here comes the raindrops. Yep.
Who's back?
Guadalupe's kicking. Usually it's been Albergo and back getting it. Ooh, just gets
They're
it
getting
off.
close there.
Oh, good Simsbury bounce.
Finally.
That wasn't a Farmington bounce that time. Albergo wisely let it go.
I don't want to.
So we get it on to 15 or so.
I don't want to point out that the Simsbury players needed to vacate that area as soon as that ball hit the
Yeah.
ground if they weren't going to catch it.
Because that takes a crazy bounce. And
So
Absolutely.
the 35-yard punt from Ivan Guadalupe.
that happened to the Giants on Sunday
Trojans
night.
take over.
Yeah.
First
In
and
addition to
10
6
from the
turnovers.
15-yard
I'm
line.
going to have a little talk with Nate Crane.
And here
when I
comes
see
the
him on
rain.
street. He's standing around looking for the ball. We need to run the other way.
At least we're under the cover here, P-Mac. The equipment is. I called it pretty good. I said about 7:30. It's 7:40 right now.
Yeah.
We're at the 4-minute mark in the third quarter, and we're starting to get
James
some rain.
Hermsen tackled in the backfield.
Tom and I have been
by
watching the
number
radar
34,
here, and
Connor
it looks like
Martin.
it's gonna come down pretty good
Loss
here.
of 3 on the play.
But it looks
Second
like
and
to me
13
like it just. Oh
for the
boy.
Trojans.
It could get nasty.
He's going to have to hang on to that football now.
Yeah, that's true.
No
Lon.
turnovers.
That's very true.
DeMayo got knocked back for a 3-yard loss on that last one.
Farmington threatening here.
Offensive line, boys. You
On
got to
the
block.
D.
Let's go.
We got to squeeze it. There's DeMayo there. Runs into a wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can't quite carry it like
Local bread.
Helmkamp. Yeah,
James
like the truck can't carry the
Ahead
line.
for the Trojans.
Oh, yeah. He's a hard
Back to
hitting
the
kid.
original line of
But
scrimmage.
he doesn't have the size.
Tackled by number 34, Connor Martin, and 24, Jack Sucado.
We're at 3 and 10, 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
You want to get something here so that you don't have to punt.
We got one wide out. That's it. I'm going to run an option. Nope.
I think Hermsen kept the ball.
James Hermsen with the keeper. About a 5-yard gain. Tackled by number 6, Elijah Johnson. 4th down and 5 for the Trojans from the 20-yard line.
Is this the second punt of the night for Simsbury?
Third.
Turn into a
Third punt.
defensive
Well,
struggle.
it might only be second line. It might only be second. There's a Pat McCarthy's got you showing that rain coming down here in Trojanville at Hogan Field. Holden Field. I'm sorry, Mr. Holden.
There you go.
Oh, that's coming down hard. Guadalupe's got it. He's got some room, too.
Seal him off.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Ivan Guadalupe gets a big line.
Tackled by number 74, Adam McElveen.
No, they're gonna get him off the field, I think.
Oh, Martuch puts down It's Raining, man. That's classic. We got everything out of the water rain area, yeah.
Yeah, they're calling it. They're taking him off the field.
Wow, so it's a half hour.
30-minute delay.
It's a half hour until the
Teams are headed in.
dance. Not only a half hour, but it's a half hour from the last stretch.
Nearby.
So mark that down. It's 7:43.
We should clear the stands.
Really?
If you'd like to head inside,
Wow.
you may.
All right, PMAC will show the team going off. It's 14-13 at the 1:57 mark in the third quarter. This is a 30-minute delay because of lightning. If another lightning bolt comes 10 minutes
you would
later,
like to
it's
see
an additional
children,
30,
you may so
and so
in
on
our
and so
gym.
forth. According to the radar and my calculations, I think this. All right. Well, folks, if you've been watching the game here, you might notice that it is a beautiful day here and sunny out. How did that happen? Well, last night, September 12th, with about a minute and change left in the third quarter, the skies opened up, and it's not the rain so much that prevents these guys from playing, it's the lightning. So we are ready to resume tonight's game.
Of last night's suspended season opener as the Farmington High School Indians take on the Simsbury High School Trojans. As we resume play with 1:57 to go in the third quarter, score is Simsbury 14, Farmington 13. Spot of the ball is the Simsbury 18-yard line, where the Indians will have it 1st and 10.
Well, Neil Sullivan's on the voice of the Trojans tonight. Ernie Goodwin was not able to come back for the completion. Coach Lynch has a game. We got our varsity head coach Stillman taking the varsity head soccer coach's spot on the scoreboard. And we've got a minute 57 left. We've got a 14-13 ball game. We got Pat McCarthy back on the mic, and I am flying solo. Back on the camera, Roger Coombs here flying solo on the mic. So it was a great game last night, but we are concerned a little bit. CPTV is here again, finishing the game. Was talking with Glenn, the CPTV play-by-play guy, and he had similar feelings that I did, and I think the coaches do, is we've got a different weather conditions, we've got different daylight, we've got different feel of everything involved. So how that plays out, you're going to see, but highly unusual that a football game is stopped and reassumed the next day. So here we are, 1st and 10 on the 18. Farmington ball in that shotgun. Buck to Ivan Guadalupe. And he gets down to about the 8 or so.
Number 9,
Pretty
Ivan
good.
Guadalupe
12,
with the carry for the
good
Indians,
gain.
brought down by number 23, Isaac Peacock.
So the defensive line has done tremendous, and the offensive line. Just was talking to the new defensive line coach, Tim Fogarty, offensive line coach, Dave Masters. All new lineup, offensive line, defensive line, they've done tremendous. Let's see if that D can hold here, at least to a 3 ball. Back to Guadalupe up the middle. He scampers through, we got a flag down.
Guadalupe again up the
Love to
middle,
have a
there's
hold
flag
right
down
here,
on the
Pat.
play.
Pat, you didn't know you're going to be my color guy, did you?
No, but I'm good with that.
Okay, thank you. multifaceted. It could mean a cheeseburger and a cold one for you. Looks like a hold, Pat. Oh, push it back 10. Good.
Holding penalty against the Indians.
I'm sorry, that's a 5-yard penalty.
10-yard penalty will back the ball up to the 20-yard line.
Ooh, nice.
Second down and 12.
Oh boy. So Guadalupe had it to a 3rd and 2. Now it's 2nd and 12. I like those odds much better. Brad Helmkamp calling out instructions in the linebacker slot. That's going to be a corner route. Looks good. Does he have control? Yes. What a great pass. Ran the fade. Looked like Eli Manning to. Yep, that was. That's a good receiver he's got there in Kenny Jones.
Number 10, Kenny Jones.
That was a big play right there, Pat. That was a big play. He got right around that defensive back, went right into the corner. It's funny, at the Giants-Cowboys game, Eli threw one of those, and they say that's the toughest play to defend for a defensive back. And they're going to go for 2 to make up for that blocked field goal. Get that. I don't know. It looks like he might have snuck across.
Buck tries for the 2-point conversion himself. He is stacked
Wow.
at the goal line.
Good,
So
nice
following the
defensive
20-yard
hold
touchdown
there.
throw from
Oh, that's
Buck to
outstanding.
Jones. The Indians take the lead. Farmington 19, Simsbury 14.
So Buck has a touchdown. Also does Guadalupe has a touchdown. And now Kenny Jones has a touchdown for Farmington. We had a blocked field extra point attempt, which made it tough. And then also we had, for Simsbury score, we had quarterback James Hermson scored the first touchdown for Simsbury, and then Brad Helmkamp scored in the 3rd quarter for Simsbury, following a 64-yard run. So we're 14-19, down 5. A touchdown would take a 1-point lead for the Trojans. Extra point would make it 2. Go for 2 is what they would probably do, Pat, if they did score, because that would put them up a touchdown and a field goal. It'll put them down a field goal, that's correct. So a beautiful sunny day out here, September 13th, the resumption game. Albergo back for Simsbury. And Helmkamp, looks like Albergo has it. Oh, I thought he had some room.
Number 18, Eric Bedson.
Oh, that was
with
Bedson.
the return for the Trojans.
Eric Betson's had a tremendous
Tackle by
game
number
last night. He had
39,
some
Colin Grafton.
crucial plays for Simsbury.
About 21 yards on the return out to the 28-yard line. That's where the Trojans will go on offense. 1st and 10.
All right, let's see what Coach Oz and Simsbury have in store. They've probably had some time to talk about that Farmington defense. So let's see what James Hermson and Helmkamp. Not much there.
32, Brad Helmkamp gets the carry. No running there. Number 54, Jason Martin made a stop on the Indians. No gain on the play. Second down and 10.
Coach Oz running a play in from the sideline for Simsbury. Pat McCarthy's got you right in there. Beautiful day for a football game. It looks like Helmkamp again. He gets a bunch there. Okay, nice run. Picked up 6.
The left side of the line out across the 35-yard line. That'll be the last play of the 3rd quarter and a 7-yard gain by Brad Helmkamp. Out to the 35-yard line. End of the 3rd quarter with the score, Farmington 19, Simsbury 14.
All right, well, that gives the coaches some time to talk. See Coach Bill Angel, Coach Masters, Coach Osborne right in there at the huddle with the offense. Volunteer assistant Coach Kyle Decker right there walking on the field. So they'll move the ball down to the other side of the field, and Simsbury will have, it looks like, a 3rd and 3. So 12 minutes of football left here to see if we can't get some points back up on the board. You know, Farmington started on the 18-yard line here. It was like a new ball game, so that makes it kind of tough. Momentum does go their way. After this game, Simsbury is home again on September 20th against East Hartford. The Hornets come into Holden Field. Last year we beat them on senior night, and Farmington has Ram coming. So here comes Simsbury. It's a great look at the Trojan offense. Betson in motion. Looks like Humcamp got the first down.
That should be enough for a Trojans first down.
That's a big one right there, Pat. Good to get that first down. Keep that Farmington defense on the field. Some more, get a little momentum going for the Trojans right at the 40-yard line. We saw Hermson throw probably about 5-6 times last night. That was good to see. Coach Oz trusting his senior quarterback to put the ball in the air. That really opens up the offense a bit for us. Betson goes in motion. Hermson keeps it. Looks like he got 2 or 3, maybe 2.
Hermson keeps it on the play fake ahead for 2 or 3.
All right. I'd say this might be a good time, Pat, to maybe try to put the ball in the air a little bit. Just see if you can get even a little screen pass to Betson. Then if you only get 3 or 4, then you got 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, and then you just give it to the truck. Yep. Give it to the truck. That's what we're calling Humcamp now. We already know Jerome Bettis is the bus. And there's the truck. He got shut down. But look at him carry the pack. That's unbelievable.
Across the 45-yard line.
Go for a ride on the truck right there for 2 or 3 extra.
24, Jack Satana.
So what we got?
Picked up 5 out to the 47.
Third.
Bring up 3rd down and 3 for
All
the
right,
Trojans.
3rd and 3.
Right between the two of them, like they're morons.
Martouche loves this blurred lines. He was working it hard last night on the sound system. I don't think there's any blurred lines on this play call. I'm going to the truck here. Hermson making some adjustments at the line. So is Guadalupe. The truck looks like he stumbled in. It's going to be based on the mark.
In the middle of the line, came up about a yard short.
Let's see where they mark it. It looks like they're going to mark it short here.
Gain of 2 yards on that play by Humcamp at the 49-yard line. We're going to have 4th down and 1.
Great time to go for it here, I think, if I'm Coach Oz. Great time to go for it. Looks like they are, P-Mac. Little crazy train to get us this yard here. Guadalupe wants to stuff it in the middle. He's telling his line, oh boy, a little audible maybe? They're going to pack it in the middle big time. Look at this. What's that? We got a false start is right. Oh no.
False start penalty against the Trojans.
We might see Kyle Doherty now. Coach Oz wants some clarification.
Up to the 44-yard line and make it 4th down and 6.
Pat, they looked a little confused at the line. I think Guadalupe and Farmington might have thrown him off a little when he shouted some instructions and they packed it in tight in the middle. Pat McCarthy's got you right there in your living room. Great angle. We got Ken Picard on the sidelines now. I see him right over there. Here comes big KD. Doherty. Great punt. Oh my goodness gracious. What a pop by Kyle Doherty. I said last night on the broadcast, Kyle Doherty had the best punt average coming back from last year with a 38-yard average. Outstanding punt by Kyle Doherty. So that puts him right about on the 10.
Yards on that punt by Doherty. And it rolled out at the 11, and that's where the Indians will go on offense. 1st and 10.
That'll help pop the average up a little bit for Kyle. All right, this is where we need some stops. Got to try to get that ball back, keep them in their end of the field for sure. I think Carr might put it in the air here. I got a funny feeling. Yep. No, he's going right back to Guadalupe's. Guadalupe gets nothing, and we got a flag. Late hit.
Tackle for the Trojans made by number 59, Justin Gray. There is a flag down.
Personal foul. It looked like it's somebody piled on a little late.
Foul penalty against the Trojans.
They're going to get somebody out of there. Goes McElveen in for Moffitt. Lamoth. Noah Lamoth comes out. Adam McElveen, number 72, checks back into. I'm sorry, McElveen 74. Will Vabel.
A 2-yard gain by Guadalupe, but the 15-yard penalty is going to bring it out to the 28-yard line.
That's a 15-yarder. That hurts. Especially when you stuffed them pretty good. That's a painful one. Coach Oz didn't look too happy about that. Here's the ball in the air. Oh, Jonesy can't pull that in. Nice defense there by, looks like Nick Albergo was on him. Tight.
Number 21, Nick Albergo had the pressure on the sideline. Incomplete pass will result in a 2nd down and 10.
Simsbury defense really looking good here to start out. Let's see if we can get another hold here. I would just key on Guadalupe right here. You just got to believe that he's going to get this thing. You got Carpenter wide right, number 3. There he is on the toss. All right. Not bad.
Toss left to Guadalupe, out near the 35-yard line. Tackle made by number 60, Lucas Stone for the Trojans. Gain of about 6 on the play.
They don't. That's number 39, their fullback going off the field. They don't give him the ball much. He doesn't get it. Their fullback, number 39, Colin Gratton. He doesn't see the pigskin too much. So 3rd and 4. Some more Guadalupe. There's in motion. There's Guadalupe. He's going to get the 1st down and then some. Oh boy, he spins off that tackle. Henry Carr couldn't. Number 22 couldn't corral him in. A hold.
Holding against the Indians.
Oh, nice. Does that go at the point of the infraction? Point of the spot.
Holding penalty is marked off 10 yards from the spot of the infraction.
Oh, nice. Oh, that works out real well, doesn't it? Look at him march that thing back. Wow.
There's an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty after the holding.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Wow.
25 yards worth of penalty. It's going to pin the Indians back inside the 20. Spot of the ball is the 18-yard line.
It's getting hot in here.
And it's going to be 3rd and about 24.
Geez, Pat, do you think they might try to throw here? All right, they got weapons. Number 3, Anthony Carter. Number 10, Kenny Jones. Number 6, number 5, Ben Rosati. They've got a lot of guys to throw at. Number 6, Elijah Johnson. So here's Carpenter. Looks like he's wide right along with Kenny Jones.
Delay of game penalty.
Oh, I hate when that happens. Wow. Coach Maycall must not be too happy. Where is he, Pat? Let's see where he is. He's got to be. Let's get a look at Coach Maycall. That's him right there, yeah, with the headset.
25.
Wow. Lordy begordy. All right. All right, pan that back, Pat, because we're going to see this ball get airborne right here. Looks like they got a lot of defensive backs in the game here. We got to cover here deep. Deep, deep, deep. I'd give them a bunch here, right? Come on now. He's going to hold it. Get that. Missed tackle again.
Buck scrambles forward for about 8 yards, but it's going to be well short of a first down. Number 23, Isaac Peacock. Down Buck, just
You think that was a broken play? Because that did not seem effective at all. Either a broken play or
fourth down
something.
and 17.
All right, so here's what I was saying earlier in the game is that Ivan Guadalupe punts for Farmington. He could be a real good fake punt option. So they got to be real careful, in my opinion, of the fake kick here. Not on their own 20, P-Mac. I agree. But you never know here. Albergo is deep. Oh! DeMeo. He takes it. Hold on tight. Nice, Nick. Nice little run by Nick Albergo.
33-yard kick by Guadalupe and about a 10-yard return by Nick Albergo into Farmington territory. Special teams tackle made by number 88, Austin Brown for the Indians. But the Trojans have it at the Farmington 46-yard line.
Well, I think that was a combination of good Trojan defense and some really foolish play by Farmington with those penalties. Betson over to Helmkamp gets the ball. He must average 4 or 5 a carry. Helmkamp. I mean, that's not even counting the 60.
Number 39, every now and then he'll bust one.
Yeah. But, you know, depending on his durability and his endurance.
Call it 3 for Helmkamp on that last play. Second down and 7.
I got to give him the ball probably 2 to 3 times each possession. I mean, let's just bang it down in there. Let's see what Coach Oz has up the sleeve here. Betson goes in motion. It's going to go to Betson. McElveen couldn't quite get that block in there.
18, Eric Betson takes the pitch. Not much running room. Pushed out of bounds on the far sideline. Still inbounds. No gain on the play. Third down and 7. Tackle made by number 10, Kenny Jones.
Third down and 7. This is a tough one, right? This is a tough spot.
Third down and 7.
This is where maybe you got to throw it here, Pat. Number 14, Kyle Doherty, lines up wide left. Helmkamp's got to get out a little more. Nice spin by Helmer. What a great move.
Needs to get to a 36 for a first down.
Give us a good spot here, fellas. It's going to be, they're going to have to measure it. They're going to measure it.
Calling in the ref to determine the first down.
Fellas, it looks about half a ball short.
And we're going to get a measurement.
I can't believe it. It's a nose short. They're going to have to go for it again, I think. We could, Coach Still. Got to go for it. Got to go for it. It's a pigskin short.
Helmkamp came up about a half a yard short.
So 35, that'd be a 52-yarder for Kyle Doherty. I think that's a little outside his range.
For the Trojans.
Coach Martuccio throwing out a little crazy train to get these Trojans across. Who do you think it's going to, Pat?
I think that'll be Helmkamp.
Hey, just bang it in. Forget about Guadalupe. Run him over, Helmer. Oh, my goodness. Second effort. It's all about the spot. It's all about the spot.
Helmkamp with the run.
That's a good spot.
A good second effort. It's going to be very close again.
That's a good spot there. Oh, man. Move away. I can give you a look. They got it. Dane, I think they've got it by a nose, baby. It is a big measure. I'm going to lay it on the line here, fellas. We got first down. Get ready, Martucci, with a little music. We got it. We got it, Martucci. Oh, you dirty dog. Oh!
Inches short, and the Indians are going to take over on down.
Boy, those spots are so subjective. They are tough. We got two nasty ends of those spots.
Spot for the Trojans comes up inches short. Spot of the ball is the
man.
36-yard line. That's where the Indians go on offense. First and 10.
Oh, man. Oh, I really thought they had that. All right. Not a great spot at all. It really wasn't. Both two weren't. Two, Pat, worked against us. We haven't got many calls today. Get that! Oh, we lost some tacklers. He bangs out for 4. Maybe 5.
Yeah. By number 32, Brad Helmkamp.
Oh, boy.
Call it a gain of 6 on that play for Guadalupe. Out to the 42. Second down and 4.
Kenny Picard from SCTV's got the monopod. He's got the camera down on the field. That's a new twist for us this year. We're going to do that in basketball and football. Give you a couple different angles. Really makes for a nice view. He's probably going to use this footage. Get that on. Pack that in. Oh, get that. Get that. He's got a first.
Guadalupe ahead for the first down. Peacock made the tackle. There's a flag down in the secondary.
Boy, Guadalupe, he's 6 feet. I think that's a little generous, but they got him at 193. He's put on a lot of weight over the years. 3-sport athlete. We see him in baseball. We see him in hoops. We got somebody blowing it out up top. That's the Farmington coaches upstairs blowing out some lung tissue on that. Another penalty against Farmington. I'm a firm believer that throughout the course of a football game, basketball game, baseball game, calls tend to even out. In the daylight hours, Simsbury's getting some calls here, it looks like. Last night, we had a couple tough ones. Today, we've got a couple good ones.
But the 15-yard personal foul penalty on the dead ball will bring it back to the 32-yard line. Penalties continue to hurt the Indians, but they do have a first down at the 32.
Okay, so first and 10. Back at the 32. Let's see what Coach Makel wants to do here. There's Buck making some changes, it appears. Guadalupe stuck at the line.
Guadalupe, no gain on the play.
Looked like Lucas Stone.
Lucas Stone stuck him right in the middle of the line. They have lost a yard on the play.
Neil's juiced up today, baby. I love it.
We're going to call it no gain, second down and 10.
Why not? Why not? Principal Neil Sullivan's going to give Ernie Goodwin a run for his job up here. All right, I'm thinking a little pass here, P-Mac. Guadalupe, I'm tired of Guadalupe getting the ball every time. He's going to take it. Buck, get that. Shut that down. Nice defense by the Trojans. Isaac Peacock, number 23, came in from the D-back position and helped out Helmkamp.
Was the first tackler there. We've got a Simsbury timeout.
Pat, how much time on that clock there?
It'll be a third down and 9.
Wow. This is really kind of strange, folks, coming out for, 12 minutes of the fourth quarter and a minute and change of the third. It makes you forget that we got some ground to make up here in a short period of time. Yeah, that spot and that 4th and 1 was tough. That was a really critical stop by Farmington. Yeah, the first down there, Pat, would have been absolutely enormous. So Simsbury calls timeout because Farmington is content to just keep getting that clock running by throwing the ball, keeping the ball in bounds off the turf. And, that's just going to come back to us, is that spot that Simsbury didn't get. I know Farmington got a bunch of penalties and it's worked against them, but a couple of those spots really make things tough.
Third down and 9.
It's a big one too, P-Mac. It's a big one. Coach Oz, Coach Fogarty wanted to talk about this one. There's a flag, could be, yep.
Pitch to Guadalupe, short of a first down as Peacock made the tackle, but we will check the flag.
Typically that means it's the offense.
False start against the Indians.
Yep, I think they'll decline that one most likely.
Penalty is going to be declined. It'll bring up 4th down.
Interesting. We got Steve from the CIC talking with Dane Street, our AD up here.
Take the play, which will bring up a 4th down and 5 from the 37-yard line.
Nice crowd here today. Up here in the booth, we got nice and mellow group and a lot of fun. All right, Guadalupe's back. It's a punt. Oh, it's a tough snap. He's going to have to go with it. Get that. Oh, he still gets it off. Sit that. Oh, Guadalupe. What a great play by Guadalupe.
Athletic play by Guadalupe on the punt.
Wow. We got another flag.
Flag down back near the line of scrimmage.
Don't be on Simsbury, please. Let's get him in there a little bit, P-Mac. Let's see what we got. Referees conferencing on this one. This is a very important call with 2 minutes left in the ball game. 5-point spread, fourth quarter. They're talking it over. Referees will talk to Coach Osborne, explain the situation to Oz. Looks like a Farmington penalty, yep, because he's giving Oz the option of what he wants to do. They might have to replay that over again, fellas.
Holding penalty against the Indians. The punt was good for 40 yards by the time it stopped rolling.
So they'll back that up? Geez, that almost seems like it could potentially work out in Farmington's favor, depending where they put this. It's from the infraction.
So 10-yard penalty is going to back the Indians up to the 27-yard line.
Interesting. Okay. So 4 and 15, Guadalupe's going to have another crack at it. That was a great rush by the Trojans off that high snap last time. Long snapper gets this one delivered good. Oh boy, takes a good roll for Farmington. Jeez. Wow. That's the Farmington coach up top of us. We have on our booth, we have a patio. And the Farmington coach is directly above us. I think he's coming in on the mic. Incredible.
All the way down to the Trojans' 26-yard line. That's where they'll go on offense. First and 10.
Yeah, they ate some clock up. So we got 52 seconds. Minute 52. I'm a little blocked out by the. There we go. All right, minute 52 to get down in that end zone. We need 6. Wow.
Hermson's pass was intended for Benson, goes incomplete.
Looked like Doherty was open too. Number 14, Kyle Doherty. Number 18, Eric Betson. Looked like they were open. I heard Coach Gross, the offensive coordinator above me, wanting those receivers to turn around and look at their quarterback. That was a nice little play there. Looked like a couple options.
Timeout Farmington.
Timeout Farmington, interesting.
1:48 to go in the fourth quarter.
So good play by Coach Oz, Coach Gross. I thought that was a nice option right there, Pat. Rolled out, offensive line gave Hermson some good protection. Might have just thrown a little, might have hurried the pass a touch. So a great game here. 14-13 heading into this third quarter with a minute and change left. Farmington scored first. Farmington has been 17-3 the last 2 seasons. They were 8-2 last year. They were 9-1 the year before that. 2 of those 3 losses came at the hands of Windsor, who went on to the state tournament and did some damage. What I noticed on the schedules this year, which I found interesting, is that both Simsbury and Farmington play 11 games this year. Steve, is that new with 11-game schedule for football teams this year?
I think it is. I think last year was 10.
Yeah, it's typically been 10, so they're getting an extra game in. All right, 2nd and 10 for the Trojans. An option. Oh, my. Oh!
Pitch to Peacock. He tried to connect with Benson.
Oh, that was a nice play.
In the backfield.
Was a nice play. I like the attempt by the Trojans on that. Looks like a hold. There's a consensus here in the booth.
Holding penalty against the Trojans.
You can hear Glenn from CPTV below me. Oh boy, that's going to make for a long one. Repeat 2nd and down, 2nd and 20. We're going to really see Hermson's arm here. This is good practice for the Trojans. Get a little confidence with the passing game here. That would be tremendous. Hermson drops back. Oh, just led Kyle Doherty a bit much.
Hermson's pass intended for number 14, Kyle Doherty, falls incomplete. 3rd down and 22 for the Trojans.
Nice attempt. No, it was a nice chuck by James. I like to see it. I think this is, if we can just get one completion here, it can only improve confidence of the Trojan passing game. Coach Osborne, Coach Gross, Coach Masters, give them a little bit of ammunition for future opportunities. We got East Hartford coming here at Holden Field next week, and love to see a little more of this passing game. So we've got a bunch of receivers in. Hermson drops back across the middle. Oh boy, off the tip. Guadalupe's got the ball. This kid is everywhere, and he gets in for the touchdown.
Ivan Guadalupe with the interception, returned all the way for a Farmington touchdown.
Now that's one of the plays that will really make the score in the paper look a little different than the game lined up. I mean, really, let's face it. The receiver doesn't get his hand on that ball for Simsbury. That's an incomplete, and it's 4th down. But Guadalupe turns an incomplete pass into 6, and it takes that score from 19 to 25. So, game much closer than it will appear in the Hartford Courant box score tomorrow.
Timeout, Farmington.
Not real sure why they want to call a timeout here on the PAT, but Coach Maycall has different notions and wants to talk about it. So Pat, we'll just get Simsbury there. Let's just see what they have to say. If I'm the coach, I'm just trying to be as positive as I can with these guys. The defense has done a great job. Farmington has a lot of weapons, a great running game. They've got some good receivers. I think the Trojans walk away from this game with their heads held high and feel good about the season and what's in store. You got East Hartford on deck, and then they head to Southington on Friday, September 27th, which is going to be real tough. Wouldn't be surprised if Southington is a state top 10 and most certainly will be an area top 10 in the Hartford Courant here coming up soon. They're playing Glastonbury as we speak. Those two teams faced each other last year in the quarterfinals of the states, and Glastonbury beat Southington. So next, number 16, Wyatt Culero comes up to boot. And it looks good from here.
Number 16, Wyatt Carollo adds the extra point to the 32-yard interception return by Ivan Guadalupe.
So what do we got on that board, P? I can't read it. 22? 26 seconds. I'm sorry, a minute 22. Wow. Okay. The sun's shining pretty good on that scoreboard. It's tough to read from here. So that pushes the lead to 14 to 26. Simsbury will get the ball back again. We'll see what they can do just to kind of build confidence at this point. Down 2 touchdowns, no need to get too crazy. Prefer not to give Farmington the ball back if possible. Although, you got to do something to try to move the thing. We got a lot of activity, guys coming off the deck. Farmington coaches, we got some CPT TV guys. So it was deja vu all over again, to quote Yogi Berra, coming back today to complete this game. Probably good turnout for fans. Probably about half as much as last night. We had a pretty good crowd last night. And I'd say about half to 3/4 of the fans came back on this beautiful Friday, the 13th September, game 1 of the Trojan season. Cularo kicks it, corner kicks it. And Alberto takes it. Oh, great coverage by the Indians.
Back by Albergo for just a few yards.
Probably would have let that one go out if I'm Albergo there, because I learned last in the game earlier that if it goes out of bounds, it comes to the 35. Yeah, I thought that ball was tracking out of bounds from here, but nothing against Nick. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, that's a tough decision at a really short time. But last night when it went out against us, I saw them march it back to the 35, and that's a big difference.
Hey, know the situation. Hey, Save your hands. Watch that run.
Hermson drops back, rolls left. Just led Albergo by a bit.
Incomplete. Second down and 10 from the 12-yard line.
Looks like Coach Masters called that play in. They've got the headsets on with Coach Gross upstairs and Coach Fogarty on the defensive side of the ball. They're talking to Coach Masters and Coach Osborne throughout the game. A little different in football than baseball and basketball with the technology they use. There's a nice completion. Looked like James DeMayo. Wow. Look at him fight. Look at DeMayo go. That was nice. So nice completion there.
Harmson's pass was complete to Doherty.
Oh, that was Doherty. Nice.
Picked up about 7 yards up to the 19.
Kyle Doherty throwing around at 170 pounds against the Farmington defense.
Again, 3rd down and 3.
3rd and 3. We're just under a minute now. Love to get a first here. Kenny Jones, number 10, breaks that up. So fourth
down and 3 from the 19-yard line.
So, 4th and 3, 3rd and 3 there, Pat. Normally, we give that to home camp, but that keeps the clock going, doesn't it? So, do you run it here just to get the first down, or, a complete pass that stays inbounds keeps the clock running as well. So, look at that line slanting right. Could run right out of bounds, maybe. Drops back right.
Harmson's pass broken up by number 39, Colin Gratton.
That's their fullback. Doesn't see much action on offense.
And the Indians are going to take over on downs.
Here's a good question for you, Pat. Are they going to try to score, or are they just going to drop? They're going to drop it down on a knee. That'd be the classy thing to do for Coach Maycall. No need to try to run it up or get somebody hurt on your offense. We'll probably see quarterback Jeremy Buck just take a knee here. I don't think Coach Oz will call any timeouts as well. It looks like that. Yep, they're going to protect Buck. He's just going to drop Simsbury. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Number 8, Jeremy.
So it looks like it'll end up here 14-26. Great game. I thought that Simsbury had a lot of good things happen to them. Farmington, they're in Division II of the Double L, so they play in a little smaller conference than the Trojans. And so I think they're going to really have a good season as they forge their way on. They've got a lot of weapons. They have a lot of guys back. Simsbury lost 22 lettermen and 16 starters. Take care, Steve, from the CIAC. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next week. So that's it, folks. Next week we'll be doing the game here, September 20th. Come on out and see the Trojans live. You'll enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. It's an exciting atmosphere out here in Trojanville. Pat McCarthy, thank you very much. I thank Lon Kylide and Tom Tansky, who helped me last night in the first 3 quarters of the game. And we'll be back at you. Thank you to the folks at SCTV. Ken Picard and his wife Carol helping out on the field. We got 2 cameras. We hope you enjoyed the 2 cameras and how that worked out. And we'll continue to improve this program as we move along through this season and into basketball season. All right, folks, take care, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye.